All right. Good morning. Good morning. Let me hear some echoes. Yep, the mic seems to work. I should find a way to check that before the stream starts. Huh? Okay, so we are on day 3. This is attempt 2, so day 1 was completely erased. Yesterday we started on the Aaron level, and we made it to the end of the level, but we let Aaron take 4 hits because we forgot we javelined a guy. So he was weak, moved in on Aaron, hit him, died to the counterattack, and then 1 extra unit could hit Aaron, and he died. There was probably like... I think most of the enemies that hit him probably had like a 70% chance of hitting, so we did have a chance of dodging and living, but it was obviously our mistake and we deserve to be punished for it. We could have been bailed out though. Fortunately for us, we got back to where we were and finished that level. And it was probably for the best that the run failed, because our Leonardo was awful, our Micaiah was awful, and our Aaron, he only got a couple levels, but they were fine. But this Aaron got really good levels, this Leonardo got good levels, Micaiah did better, but she still sucks. She got 1 speed in 9 levels, and if you know anything about Micaiah, she is nothing unless she gets her speed, which doesn't happen very often. But if she ever gets speed, then she's pretty good, because her magic, like her base magic, is really, really high, and her Thani tome is very strong for a magic tome. So if some crazy world where she could double hit somebody, she'd be pretty good. As like a glass cannon mage that can heal people also, which is, you know, reasonably fine. And mages in this game kind of suck, just because their stat caps are really low. And I think enemies have higher resistance in this game than usually. But yeah, like if you got lucky on speed levels from Micaiah and then gave her like a speed wing, maybe she'd double some people and could actually be like a useful attacker. And then she wouldn't get doubled, so if you also gave her like a little bit of health, she could probably survive 1 hit from most people. But our Micaiah is nowhere near that. Okay. So at the bottom of the screen, you can see the list of units we're using this run. How I do it is we're doing hard mode. You can't reset the game, so if someone dies, they're dead. If someone important dies, you probably just lose the run. Our units are limited, so how I did this is endgame, you're allowed to bring 10 units, and then there's some units that are required. So the required units are freebies. So Micaiah, Soth, Ike, Snacky, Heron, you get all those for freebie. And then the 10 units are taken randomly from pools of units. And the pools are determined by the weapon type, because I think it's fun to diversify the weapon types so that I can use the SS weapons at the end of the game and everybody has like a unique cool weapon, instead of, you know, ending up with 4 lance users and having one of them get the Wishblade and the other ones just be sad. I'm not allowed to forge weapons, like... I'm allowed to forge them with a coin, but I'm not allowed to change their stats. So I do the forge coin thing because I think it's fun. And I do want to forge, like... I want to be able to forge, like, a wind tome when wind tomes aren't available for purchase in the shop. It doesn't come up very often. So, like, the simple explanation is no forging. The more complicated explanation is I can forge, but I can't change the stats. Basically, forging feels kind of OP when you just, like, max out the stats on things and give them to people. So I want to avoid that with the whole forging thing. But yeah, the units are split up into groups based on their weapon that gets to SS rank. I take all the Lagoos out of the pool because I just don't enjoy using Lagoos as much as regular units, and there's enough regular units to have diversity. Eventually, I might throw in like 1 Laguz slot just to have a Laguz, but I don't really enjoy using them. I think they did a lot of quality of life updates on them in this game compared to Path of Radiance, but still not enough to make me enjoy using them that much, unfortunately. Yeah, so weapon type and then availability in the game. So it can't be as random as I would like it to be, because then we'll end with like 6 units in Ike's part and 0 units in part 2 or something. So I have to like split it up into awkward groups there. But generally speaking, there's enough groups where I'd say 3 runs would feel pretty different without like duplicating guys too much. So our first successful run was, I think, 8 months ago on stream. We did an Edward run. The VODs should still be up there. I don't think I put it into a video. It might be okay if I like did a ton of cuts, but it'd still probably be like multiple hours long. Yeah, we had one with Edward, and we actually made it to the end. We lost 2 units, but still managed to win. So the 8 units that survived were eliminated from the pool of units, because I don't want to repeat, just to kind of keep things fresh. Right now, my thought is the previous successful run will not have any repeats from there. So since Edward and Zarek died, they were available for this pool of units, but neither of them got pulled. Lance is the one that's going to be very, very different, because there's like 9 Lance users, so we could do like 9 separate teams and still not repeat the Lances, or whatever the number is. It's a lot. And Axe users, there's like 4 or 5. Sword users, there's like 6-ish, somewhere around there. I could pull it up and know the exact number, but there's a good amount of sword users, but you get the Vag Caddy and you get Endolite. And then there's ones like Alincia who have their own unique weapon. I wish Mist's magic sword wasn't bugged. It's supposed to do damage based on her magic, but I don't think it works properly in this game. That would be a sick weapon, but if someone has a unique weapon, then they don't count towards that like SS pool. So for example, Nolan has a unique like super special Nolan axe, so I can still have a different axe user if I'm using Nolan, and they can have Irvon and Nolan can have his own weapon. It's a little weird with the Dawn Brigade units because their weapons aren't quite good enough, but I still allow that. So like this game we have Leonardo, and he has his, oh man, I heard a YouTuber pronounce it once and it was great, like Kaldenbog or whatever. They said it so smoothly, it was sweet. I never even tried to say the name when I was playing the game. But he's got a special bow. However, like if you compare that to the double bow that Astrid's going to get, like 1 to 2 range and better stats and all that, Leonardo's bow is only 2 to 3 range, because he'll be a marksman. I wonder if the double bow has 1 to 3 range when Leo uses it. That'll be fun to check out. But you know, if Astrid dies, Leonardo will just use the double bow instead. Let's see, anything else? I like to like go over the stuff at the beginning, in case anyone's tuning in. So right now we have Leonardo and Laura. Laura's stat growths have been very impressive to me. I'm used to Rice being kind of useless. I mean, all healers are good just being healers. Like the floor is super, super, super high, because just having a heal staff is good enough. You can never have them in combat and just have a heal staff, and then there's still like a playable unit. What really matters is playable units that can be in the front line, because it's really hard to do when I'm like eliminating most Lance users and half the Axe users and half the Sword users from the pool, and then rolling units, so then I get a ton of magic users who can't like be in front, because there's just a lot of super weapons for mages and very few for other dudes. So yeah, we have very few frontliners the way we're doing it like this. So that makes it a lot harder. Like if instead of Heather we had Oscar, it would be so much better, because he could actually stand in the front. But then we'd have 2 Lance users, 2 Wishblade Desires. Yeah, but Laura's been actually pretty impressive, which I'm cool with. My Aaron actually got speed, so he might actually be good. We'll see if he continues. Even if he just gets average levels now, I think he might be able to max speed at max level, which would be fantastic. Usually Nephany, from my past experience, Nephany has felt way better than Aaron, because she actually dodges stuff. And Aaron gets to cap in strength and defense really quick, but then he wastes like 20 levels of just being stuck, capped out on those stats. He has really, really good growth in them. If the caps were higher, he could be insane. His growth in strength and defense are both extraordinary. I think Heather's going to be a pretty dud unit, because Soth falls off a cliff, and Heather has the same maxes as Soth. And Soth like starts like pretty close to maxing all of his stats. But she's a thief, and I can't bring Soth to a lot of levels, so Heather actually getting levels and having higher stats will let her steal things that normally I wouldn't be able to steal. Usually, I think like Shine Tomes I can get from that, which will be nice for Laura. Psychics or Physics staves are really good. I think some Siege Tomes are nice, so Khalil might benefit from that. I think it's the only way to get bolting in the game is to steal it, but we don't have Lana. It's sad Lana's the only Thunder Mage. They do give Peleus Thunder magic, but I don't think he can get it to SS rank, which is unfortunate. I think that's a missed opportunity. He's like a special character, so it wouldn't be weird to have him have 2 SS rank things. I forget if Micaiah can get SS in staves, or she stops at S. I don't remember. We may see at the end. We can't bless staves though, even though you can equip them. So we have to remember that in endgame, because we messed up on that last game and missed a blessed weapon. Yeah, but we don't have Heather yet in our successful run. Heather, we didn't recruit her, because I didn't realize she would run towards the boss and int. So we never even recruited her last time. We missed out on some stuff. Khalil, I think, is supposedly the best mage. I haven't used her a ton, so cannot confirm. Soren and Lana both seem like pretty good mages. Kind of like paladins in this game. Their stat caps really make them drastically worse than in the previous game, but they're still pretty good, and they can use staves. And generally, I found them to be better than like priests, because they can actually fight a little better. But Laura might prove me wrong on that. It might just be Rice that sucks because his speed is garbage, and Oliver is just a meme, obviously. Oh, we got Astrid. She comes with Paragon, I believe, which will be pretty good. Always a fan of her in the Fire Emblem games she's in. But in this game, I really, really, really like Leonardo's class. So we have Rolf, Shinnon, and Leonardo as like bow mains. So I tend to use them a lot more than Astrid. Because when they class change to their final form, they can do 2 to 3 range on all normal bows, which is just super, super cool. And their stat caps are pretty good. So endgame, they're pretty useful. Attacking enemies at 3 range and having good hit, like endgame, is really nice because you don't counterattack. So like shooting the Dragon King and stuff is pretty cool. Void's class is awesome because it maxes at 40 strength, which for a human is very, very high. I think Void on average does max strength, and I think Nolan on average is a little bit short. So we'll have to keep that in mind. I believe we'll do Nolan next time. We kind of switch off between Edward, Leonardo, and Nolan. Because they're like early game units that I'm going to use a lot, and then if I die, like I'm going to have to redo that part and use them again. So I always try to make sure to have at least one of those 3 on the team, especially since they don't count as towards my like weapon cap because they all get unique weapons. It would be super easy to use 2 of them every run, but I feel like it would get pretty repetitive. But using like Leonardo and Nolan in the same run would not be super weird because Leonardo can't really frontline and stuff. I just want somebody other than Micaiah to like give XP to early. So Laura and Micaiah both get as much XP as they want without being in combat. It's like it's hard to get somebody who can like have all that combat XP sunk into if you don't have Edward or Nolan or Leonardo. You don't really get like anybody until Aaron. Here, let's see who else would we have? Yeah, because like Laura doesn't get XP. Lana, I guess you could do stuff with. It's tricky to invest in her too much because she leaves, but... And then Meg, we just got here. She has a hard time in this level. She does have decent luck in the fortune skill, so she can't get crit, which is nice because the tigers can crit you here. That's something you really, really have to worry about with Aaron. I've lost runs to that before, and he's gotten no luck in all of his level ups, so he can get crit, and we may lose the run for it. Like, I don't know how to play around it other than hoping, like, in 2 XP, maybe he'll get a luck. If I give him base levels, he'll get 3 random stats because he has nothing maxed. So I don't think that's very likely to get him a luck, but if I knew that giving him a base level would give him a luck and a speed, I would do it in a heartbeat. If I knew it would give him just a luck, I'd probably do it just to reduce our chance of dying this run. But, so you can see what I mean, like, the tiger has 7 crit, so you look at your character's luck, which mine is 6, so he'll still have a 1% chance of critting Aaron. And nobody's going to survive a tiger crit at this point in the game, I imagine. I mean, Soth would, but he doesn't count. He's transfer stat cheaty. This is my reward for maxing out Soth in Path of Radiance so many times. I used him a ton in that game. Pretty much every run in Path of Radiance, I would use either Soth or Volk, sometimes both, and I would max out Soth stats. I really loved his Blossom skill. He got half XP, but he had like insane growth because of it. And then he never could class change. I was always hoping there was like a secret way to class change him because I didn't look up stuff. So I didn't find Stefan forever, so I thought Soth would be the key to recruiting the final unit that I never found until like way later when I heard about Stefan. So I would have Soth like max out his stats, and I'd have him try to like fight and talk to everybody and hope that there was some like convoluted recruit scheme like getting Shinnon back is. But I never found anything. It's like he mentions in game that he's looking for someone in Dayan. So me not thinking that's like a hint towards sequel to the game. I didn't think it was like my first Fire Emblem game, and I didn't think Fire Emblem games had like sequels and stuff. Yeah, I was just set up for this game, I guess. Anything else I should cover before we get into it? I tend to play the game like really slow and grindy, especially with like really limited units. The units not on the list. The spirit of the rule is they're not supposed to like take XP from units on the list. We're trying to focus on these units and make the run different by changing which units we focus on. How that maps out practically is the other guys don't equip weapons, with the exception of heal stabs. So I can bring Rice to levels and have him heal people because it's not taking away XP. It's just making life more convenient for me. Instead of having to wait and use vulneraries, I can have a healer heal him. But the big deal there is it's not taking away XP from the other people. And then I can bring dancers and have them dance because it lets the guy move twice and get more XP that turn. It definitely makes the game harder if I'm not allowed to use healers, but I don't think it does in a meaningful or fun way. But it's a lot cleaner in Path of Radiance to say they just can't equip a weapon if they're not on the list, because that level you don't like bounce around to different teams as much. So you always have Ike. Whereas in this game, like in part 2, there's going to be a stage or two where I just don't have any units on my list available. Or there's going to be a stage where I have one unit available and I have like 8 turns to beat the whole level, and Alincia can't beat everybody by herself with a slim sword, as much as I would like her to. So we have to modify our rules a little bit for those stages, but since it's just a challenge to like make the game more fun to me, it's not that big of a deal. It's mostly about the spirit of the rules, which if you are the one making the rules and enforcing it, and you're honest with yourself, following the spirit of the rules is a reasonable way to do it, because you know what you intended when you made a rule, so you can see that. Whereas if you follow like letter of the law type stuff, it's pretty easy to find like a loophole that you didn't think of when you were writing it. It's really hard to write like really good rules. Like our legal system can't even do it, and they write thousands of pages of documents, and there's still people who find loopholes. So it's just insane. Yeah, but so our Aaron, I just want to relive how amazing this is. I really don't want to lose this run. I'd be so sad. We might do a Nolan run next time. I think we've gotten far enough where if we lose this run, we probably won't redo it with the same units. So Nolan starts at level 7, so he's gotten 4 levels. He starts at level 7 with 10 speed. He's gotten 4 levels, and he has 13 speed. So he's gotten a speed 3 out of 4 levels, which is absurd for him. At level 11, he's supposed to have 11.4 speed on average, and he's got 13. So, you know, being 1.6 up on speed doesn't seem like a lot, but when we're only talking about 4 levels, it's a pretty big deal. Now, on average, Aaron gets 3.75 stats per level. So if we base level him and he gets a guaranteed 3, that is worse than average, and it removes our chance to high roll. It does also remove our chance to low roll, but since the average stat up is almost an entire point higher, I don't think it's worth leveling him up. Anytime you get someone with like 90 something XP, it's worth considering just topping them off, because you get the strength for the next level of like leveling up. But if I look at his growth rates also, Aaron growth rate, luck. He actually only has a 35% chance of luck and speed going up on level. He has a 75% strength growth, which is just absurd. 70% defense growth, actually crazy. But if I give him the base level, he'll get 2 of these stats randomly. So is 35% chance of luck better or worse than 8 stats that can get pointed and I get 3 of them? So we get a 1 in 8 and then a 1 in 7 and then a 1 in 6. We have to fail all of those to not get the luck. Is that chance greater or less than 35%? I'm not sure, but that extra luck could save me. But the big deal is we just need to make sure Aaron doesn't tank tigers for too long. Like, if possible, we'd like Aaron to not tank tigers. Because every time he tanks a hit from a tiger, there's a 1% chance we lose the round. Until he gets a speed. Or a luck, I mean. But he only has 35% chance of that. So, ideally, he would just get it on this level up in the stage. But I think we're ready to get going. I'm a little... This level I've lost runs on before, for sure. Okay, I think everybody's weapons are fine. We did supports. We're not going to buy the L-Light because it costs a lot of money. And Micaiah doesn't really want to be fighting anyway. Laura, at any point, I can just spam heal in a level and class change her. We probably want to do that. I mean, ideally we do it this stage because we just got to buy heal staves. So, practically speaking, last stage we should have spam sacrificed Micaiah to level 20. This stage we should spam heal staff Laura to class change. Technically you could spam her to max level, I guess. You could just sit here and keep healing until she got to level 60. That would be pretty dumb, but she would be stupidly OP. You'd have a max. Yeah, that'd be stupidly OP. I'm down for like little cheap things like that. Grindy ways to like get your guys ahead, but I don't like super abusing it and spending like 3 hours doing that. So I probably won't do that. I think we're gonna bring Nolan, and I think our plan is to use this spot right here. Just have one guy here, one guy here, one guy here, because I think Aaron, Soth, and Leonardo can all frontline. And then we'll have Micaiah and Laura in the back line. Like, they can run around and heal them, and these guys can use vulneraries on their turn if they need to. So we should be able to just tank it out, let the tigers and cats like swarm around us. Slowly delete the wave that like accumulates. And then once they're done like running us down, we can go get the stragglers and all the hidden items. There is a this game has hidden items on most levels. So there's a beast foe skill that you really want to pick up in this level, because for part 3 it's super nice. Especially when you're using Leonardo or Nolan, because you can give him a bowgun, and beast foe with bowgun is absolutely busted. It will still, like, part 3 will still be very difficult, but that will be, like, crucial for the Ike vs. Micaiah level, unless we want to hide in the corner. I think the beast foe skill is, like, here. Any unit who ends their turn in a spot that has a hidden treasure has their luck % chance of finding it, or something like that. I believe it's luck %. So, like, if Micaiah ended her turn here, she'd have a 16% chance of finding it every turn. So, on average, you'd do it, like, 6 times and you'd find it. But thieves automatically get it, which is very nice. I'm glad they did that. Plus, it's a nice, like, reason to bring thieves, which I think is cool. Now, it gives you South, he's overleveled and, like, required to come to most levels, so you don't really need that push to bring thieves in this game, but they give it to you. It would have been a little cooler to have that sort of push in, like, Radiance instead of this game, perhaps. Alright. Enough dilly-dallying, I suppose. Okay. I was going to consider... I don't think any of the other units are worth bringing, but yeah, I stopped myself here. So these 2 are in the back healing, these 3 are in the front tanking, and then Nolan is here, because if you have 3 frontliners, and they ever want to change positions, you can't. Because for one position to be open, the guy would have to move, in which he'd have no space to go. So if you have a 4th guy, then you can move their position out by having one of them leave, and then you can move the other 2, and then the 4th guy can come in. Or if you have a Heron, you can do it. But yeah, I don't know which person wants to go where. It's part of the issue here. I'm pretty sure we want to take Soul's weapons away. Heron, potentially we need to take his weapons away. Okay, I think I like Leo being... If Leo's in the middle, he can shoot. I think I like Aaron being in the middle, so I think we'll try Leo on top. I'm having Aaron and Leo support. I'm not sure if I want to keep that or not. The nice thing about Leo is he doesn't have to unequipped to not counterattack. We can't counterattack awkwardly. So we'll start out by unequipping our weapons, get the converse going to try to get them better support. But 3 evade and 1 attack and 1 defense is pretty neat. This is probably the best Leonardo you'll see, unless you like reset for better levels or something. Like, he's so good. Poor Leonardo, which, you know, low bar. He's pretty much always going to max skill and res. Ours maxed it a little early, but doesn't matter. Speed, super important, but we gave him an energy drop and a Draco shield, so he's kind of inflated. He should be 14 and 8, which isn't like insanely impressive, but this game, what matters a lot is your class caps at max level, because with the base XP guaranteed 3 stats, it's a lot easier to hit than in most Fire Emblem games. Okay, so I think Nolan goes in the actual corner. I think Laura goes here. I have Nolan and Laura converse, or so right now I have Micaiah, Soth, Aaron, Leo, and Laura, which is a lot of units for this point in the game for my roles. So Laura doesn't have a buddy to support with, and since we were bringing Nolan to this level, we just did it. Now Laura, if she accidentally gets attacked, or if Nolan gets attacked, they have 10% more chance of dodging, which, you know, for no cost, seems reasonable. Okay, so I think like this. I could have Soth go here, and then that gives me an area to retreat back into, and it gives 2 people. It makes 3 people potentially hit Soth, which means he's going to take a lot more damage going there. But then the guy that goes here might hit Soth instead of Aaron, especially if Aaron's equipped. So that might let me keep a weapon hanging on Aaron instead of having to unequip it every turn. But that does mean Soth can't trade. So I think this is better. Ooh, he can converse. That's interesting. Okay. So I do probably want him to have weapons at some point during this level. I definitely want him to have the option of Beast Killer killing like a tiger in case I miss position or something. But I don't want to deal with unequipping them every turn. Okay, so that could crit and end the run right here. Which sucks. But I don't know how to get around it. So if you're using Aaron, it's really important to get him a level up. Oh, I could just have Nolan frontline and Aaron stand in the back and Javelin. Might want to do that right now. Okay, so this will level up and maybe he'll get his luck. He'll still level up. But if he gets a luck here, then he can frontline. If he doesn't, I don't know if I can let him frontline. I don't like having a chance of losing. So strength, skill, those are both stats that are going to max anyway, so that's a pretty worthless level. Also, we only got 2 stats, so the base level would have been better, but sometimes you gotta risk it, you know? Alright, so I think moving Soth up, and Nolan will get doubled by that guy. So would I rather have Nolan take 24 once or 18 twice? Probably 24 once. 18 twice is 18. Yeah, so I think he'd actually rather be here. But the downside is I'm using javelins instead of like bronze lances, but then I'm not taking counterattacks. I'm not in death range of tigers. I have extra javelins because I stole one last level and I bought one, so I think I have 3. Probably should have brought the 3rd one. Look at Leo go, he's so strong. Okay. I think prioritizing killing the tigers is good. Okay, so then Micaiah should try to heal, and Laura should heal every turn. Laura's so far, but like getting a healer to catch up on levels is so hard, because they get a fixed amount of XP every time they use a staff. So when they're over leveled, they keep over leveling, and it just goes crazy. When they're under leveled, they keep staying under leveled. Because like if a different guy's low level, like if Meg was here, she's low leveled. If she kills someone, she'll get a ton of extra XP for being low level. And then if she's over leveled, she'll get like very little XP. But people who use healing staves just get a fixed amount, so that like snowballs either way. Just a little weird. Okay, so if they're half health, they'll run to the heals. He's gonna get doubled. We don't like. If Nolan dies, it's not a game over, at least. Yeah, so Leonardo being in the middle seems better, because then he can shoot here, here, or here. But Aaron being here to get hit by the cat seems kind of nice. I think we're gonna have Nolan run back. And Aaron can step forward and attack the cat. 2% crit, but the crit won't even kill me. That's kind of neat. And I can't crit him because I'm using iron, or bronze. Bronze cannot crit. I really like that they added those in this game. I wish they were in Path. So you can only attack this one, but you can't kill him. But if you attack him and Aaron attacks him, he'll probably get low enough that he runs away. So Leo might just want to pass this turn, or Aaron could Javelin instead. I think I like the Aaron Javelin plan. Then I don't get counterattacked either. Okay, so now if this kitty attacks me, I want to counterattack with Bronze Lance. And this iron or bronze bow has no chance of critting. Okay. So unfortunately we put no. I thought we'd have to heal Aaron this turn because I thought he'd attack and get counterattacked. So I was gonna have Micaiah move up one and heal him, and Laura stay here and heal Nolan. Since that didn't end up happening, now Micaiah would like to heal him, but she can't get in range. So I lose this sacrifice XP here, which isn't the end of the world. Micaiah will get too much XP. So we're not, like, in the long run losing XP, really. But it's better to get her the levels sooner than later. So she could potentially kill the tiger with the crit there. But again, I don't want the XP on her. I want the XP on these guys. And next stage is a time stage. So if Aaron could be strong for it, it would be really, really, really good. Because when we were doing the runs with Leo plus Meg did not get enough levels to be strong in this stage. Was not strong in the next stage, so we didn't really get to beat the stage. We just kind of cowered and hid while Sylph went and tried to get all the good items. But if Aaron's actually strong, he can like run in there and fight units, because he'll have like really high defense and strength. He's 70% chance like every level, so if he gets a few levels, he'll quickly be as tanky or tankier than Sylph, which is absurd for my team. Okay, but yeah, we need to be really sure to keep Aaron getting hit by tigers to a minimum. 13, ouch. And then we gotta make sure not to end our turn and not heal like somebody like Leonardo or something. But we have Micaiah sacrifice, we have Laura heal, and then people can also use culinars on themselves. So if he attacks and kills this cat, then next turn, this tiger, or this tiger might move in and hit him. To stop that from happening, what I could do is he could kill him and then Sylph could move here, keeping Aaron out of combat. Sylph would get hit 3 times potentially, but honestly that's not even bad. So I kind of like that plan, because I would like Aaron to get the kill XP here. And the cat does have a crit rate on Aaron, but it shouldn't matter. So additionally, Leonardo could take the kill. That is an option. Because Leo's in an awkward spot where he's not getting to attack every turn, which is a problem, because that'll make the level take a lot longer. But I'm more concerned with getting Aaron some levels, because I want him to be strong for next stage. Yeah, even if he crits, he only does 12 damage to me, so the cats aren't too big of a deal. But yeah, I actually like this plan. So bringing Nolan as like an extra unit is really, really good. Glad we thought of that. Alright, so this turn I could have Micaiah heal Aaron and Laura heal Leonardo, or I could have both of them. I could have Micaiah heal Leo and then Laura heal Micaiah. The advantage of this is Aaron will be ready to heal next turn in case all these attacks miss. So I might not miss a turn of healing. And Micaiah will be at full health to end the turn. So I kind of like both of those, so I'm going to go this. The downside is Aaron will be hurt, so if he needs to be healed, I'll have a little less mobility in that decision. I think the weapon level of the staff determines how much XP in this game. So if I used mends instead of heals, I would get more XP, but it costs more. It has half the uses and it costs like 40% more. And I had to buy it as like a special purchase. But it does heal an extra 10 from heal. So heal does 10 plus my magic, and mend does 20 plus my magic. I imagine Laura's going to have enough magic that she'll heal most people to full anyway, so I don't know if that'll matter too much. But neither of them weighs her down either. Okay, so he would like to attack somebody, but he can't. So now South might get hit by a bunch of tigers, but I assume South can't die. That could be wrong later on in the game. Like, him in part 4 versus him now, he's going to have the same stats. So he will fall off a cliff, but... Oh, that's funny. Nobody even moved here or attacked Nolan. So the enemy moves in a specific order. So this guy didn't know that these guys were going to move out of the way. Because this guy would have rather hit, like, Nolan or South than this wall. But on his turn, the wall was the only thing he could target. I'm pretty sure you get more XP for killing them when they're in the lose form. That might be a Path of Radiance only thing, and if it is, I'm going to, like, be wasting a ton of time. Okay. So I would prefer Aaron not in the front line. I'd like him to stand back and shoot somebody. I want Laura to be prioed over Micaiah for healing. So this turn, Laura's going to heal first. This is the benefit here. Micaiah's just going to do nothing, so she'll move out of the way. Yeah, my issue here is I want Aaron to be frontlining and Nolan to be backup, but Aaron will die to a tiger hit, so I can't do that how I want to. I have a chance of creating him. Okay. But he doubles this guy and only singles that guy. But if I did like a steel bow, oh my gosh, he can just kill this guy. So do we want to speed up the level by doing that? My Leonardo is actually insane. Like, oh my gosh, he's so strong right now for Leonardo. He's cracked. I want the steel bow for the next stage pretty badly, so I'd rather not use it here if I don't have to. It's where I'm at. But when I get impatient later on, I probably will start using it. I think getting this guy to 18 is the play. I want the tigers to get weakened, and then I want to kill them. Okay, that guy will probably... yeah, I really should check if I get the same XP for fighting them when they're not transformed as I do when they are transformed. Okay. So South could go here, or Nolan could go here. I like Nolan going here because maybe no one will attack him. This guy's in the way. And then South could go down here. It's very easy to make a mistake and die. So I am ticking forever, but that is just kind of how I play the game. Not super conducive for the viewing experience, unfortunately. But if I'm playing anyway, might as well throw it up. Alright, so he hits twice and will probably kill. I kind of want to see how much XP he gets for killing a human version of a tiger. Do any of the enemies have things to steal? I think I remember looking yesterday and it was just like the boss. Okay, so this boss has a chest key, which is kind of important. You have stealth anyway, so you don't really care. This guy has a chest key. Stealth gets 10 XP for stealing, so it's better. This one you don't get if you kill him because it's not glowing. This one you would get anyway, but if I remember to steal it, I'll get 10 more XP on stealth than I would have if I forgot. It's kind of enjoyable. But we can get him down to 2 HP. I like that. Because it doesn't kill. He'll probably run away, though. Do that. So I got like 7 XP just for hitting him. That's kind of normal. Okay, so for a kill, Aaron got like 10 XP. I feel like that's a lot less than I get for killing a tiger. So what I'm leaning towards is combat XP is probably pretty similar, but kill XP is probably a big enough difference. So I think what I want to try to do is last hit them while they're in beast form, but hit them while they're in human form still. Is what I'm leaning towards. Now, I would like Micaiah to heal him, and then her to heal Micaiah, but she's in the way, so I can't actually do that the way I'm positioned. The Micaiah misses another sacrifice turn here. Which, if she ends up getting a couple speed in the next 10 levels, is slightly bad. Because we'd rather she had that now than later, so she doesn't die if misplaced. Yeah, I'd like Aaron to be there instead of Nolan, but again, we're gonna get crit. Now, where Leo is, Nolan could, or Aaron could be. But I think it's better to just have him stand in the back and shoot. So I kind of want to, like, chip damage. For the best of my ability here. So he got, like, 9 for fighting instead of, like, 7? Is that right? Alright. If I hit him again, he'll run away, I think. But I think I want to leave him at that health and hit this one. Yeah, he gets 9 instead of 7 for hitting while they're in beast form. I think that 2 XP is not that big of a deal, but I think the kill XP was a big enough diff. Okay, so I think Laura healing you is better. And Micaiah healing you. I kind of want Micaiah to not have her damaging weapons, because I'm going to misclick and attack. It could come to bite me if she needs to attack and isn't able to trade with Laura on the turn that she needs to attack. But yeah, these guys are just chilling. So Soth is not killing stuff, even though he could just wipe everybody out, because leveling up doesn't matter. Like, he has these 3 stats that can get increased, so it would make him a little stronger. 2 more strength, a little more skill, a little more speed. He'd dodge things more often. He's going to double everyone anyway. So that XP is pretty worthless, and he can't class change until part 4 anyway, because it's a story-based promotion. So, like, the XP on Leonardo will let him frontline more, and will let him one-shot people, like 1 round. And the XP on Aaron will mean instead of, like, being able to frontline, like, 1 or 2 hits a turn, he could just frontline 1. The XP on Aaron makes the biggest diff, for sure. And Micaiah will automatically get the XP before the story-based promotion. So we don't care about that, but her getting a couple speed might let her take a hit. So the priority here is kind of levels on Aaron for a while until he gets strong enough to frontline. And then he's going to get a ton of XP because he'll be in the frontline fighting. And Leonardo, it's harder to get XP on because he's a backline guy for the most part. He doesn't, like, counterattack in the frontline even if we put him there. So right now, Aaron getting a few levels is more important, but later on, like, after Aaron can solidly frontline, getting the XP on Leo will be more important. But honestly, in part 1, it's fairly easy to get them to class change, and then once they do, at least on hard mode, they stop getting XP for everything. So they just get, like, super stuck. So both of these will get to level 21, and then they'll just kind of fall off a cliff on their progression. But we want to get them there sooner than later because there's a lot of, like, timed levels. It's good level design to, like, make the player want to hurry, because otherwise you can derp around and get more XP than they expect. So then they have to make the levels harder. They have to expect you're going to do that and make the levels harder, or they have to not expect you're doing that and make the levels too easy. So it's, like, good level design, but it stresses the player out a bit, you know? Okay, so he can get him down to 10, and then you... Right there, accidentally clicking end turn would have been brutal. So, 50% chance of killing. I'm 2 damage short if I do it this way. I think we want to try for the kill here, even though we are wasting our steel bow, and we probably shouldn't do that because we'll regret not having it next stage. But it does set up a kill here, which I don't want to take forever killing these guys, but I would have killed him while he's transformed, which would have been sick. So, like, I have to heal him. I could vulnerate him instead of healing him, because he's not using his turn to do actions. But this should work for this turn. Now, Micaiah's not going to be able to heal very much next turn. It's a slight issue. I can't forget to heal Nolan if he's ever hurt. But yeah, the pots being there means that the enemies will, like, run there whenever they get to half health or whatever. It's, like, super awkward. Tiger didn't move first. He just transformed and stayed in place. Interesting. Okay, so I'm getting hit by very little now. The play here is sacrifice. I don't think we mind that he's down 2 HP. Okay, and Laura just wants levels. She should have really good gross, so I'm not too worried if she misses on some levels, but like, she started with really low speed and skill, and both of them have improved quite a bit. I think skill's lacking a little bit, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. I'm sure she'll max it, and it's not a super important stat. That speed stat is very, very important. She's already 2 ahead of Micaiah, right? And she started lower than her. And she's still 4 levels behind her. So I think she'll max speed, and she'll max magic probably. There should be a very good glass cannon attacker. I don't think she'll get the defense she needs to tank very many hits, but at least she won't get doubled, so she can probably take 1 hit occasionally. I never worry about magic resist on mages, so she should be fine, like tanking magic hits. Strength is a little bit of a concern because she needs to be able to carry the tomes and staves that are heavy, but light magic is the lightest. Like, both of these weigh 1, so your strength has to be equal to your weight, otherwise you get a speed penalty. Okay, so yeah, like you can, if I get impatient, I can just start murdering people. Leo's damage is very high. Should have had you attack then. I don't want to kill while they're in human form. It's kind of a waste though. I think we could. This is a little risky. I might get crit. I'm gonna be real sad if I get 1% crit. Ooh, he's gonna have the javelin equipped as well, which sucks. If he has a weapon equipped, I want it to be the iron if someone hits him. But I think no one will attack him if he goes here, and then he gets to attack this turn. But like, I really want to get him another level and hope he grabs a random luck. Just for my ease of mind. Too bad we couldn't give him fortune. Meg has a skill that makes it so she can't get crit, but it costs too much to equip to somebody who's not class changed yet. So if that guy, yeah, it looks like Aaron won't even get hit. So like going here would keep all these guys potentially there. Cute. Okay, so we're gonna go down and hit this guy. So if we do that and I hurt 12, we have a potential chance of killing. Yep, so we'll try that. Soth actually could die in this level if I was really done with him. Nice. So how much do we get for killing a tiger? Yeah, we get like 30 instead of like 10. Or like 26 or something instead of 10. Matters a lot. The strength, defense, res. Res is pretty rare for him. Strength and defense and skill he's going to max all of, but him getting those points now does matter, like I said, for next stage. But if he doesn't have the speed to double, it won't matter. So if he gets like 2 more speed, he'll double a lot of people. But at 13, he will double not a lot of people. But we can't really complain because he's ahead of the curve on his speed. Okay, so now Micaiah can heal. It'd be nice to heal Soth this turn, but it's not necessary, I imagine. But yeah, one huge benefit to taking my time on this level is Laura will get levels, and I have to just like sink a lot of turns into her getting levels, or she won't be a useful like character other than just healing. And since she's on my list of units that I'm using, I do need her to like class change so she can use light and actually attack for the levels I'm rushed in. I really want her to be able to attack and do like meaningful damage in the Fiona level, which is coming up in a few levels. Next stage, it would be great if she could attack, but I don't know if I want to grind 15 levels here. I probably should. And then on runs where she's not in our team, we would just use her as a healer when we want, when needed, and not worry about her levels. Because according to my rules, you can still use healing staves on people not on your team. For like the later levels in the game, I'm probably not going to just like randomly bring a Lindsay if she's not on my team just to heal with her because it's good. But for the earlier levels, it's just really inconvenient to say if Laura's not on my list, I have to spam vulneraries for the entire game. Okay. This is a little awkward because Aaron would like to get in range to attack the tiger, but I need to heal Nolan. So if I could switch Nolan and Soth's location, that would be good, but I can't. So it's a little awkward. So what I could do, I should have put vulneraries on Nolan. What I could do here is, so Aaron gets 1 more attack, I could... No, because the awkward thing is Laura won't be able to heal anybody. If Nolan heals himself, then Laura would have to move before the soul square is available. So I guess Aaron doesn't get to attack this round, which, if we're like prioritizing Aaron attacking, is a bad thing. But I need to heal you. Yeah, Aaron having one more luck would just make such a big difference. So awkward. Usually luck is not a stat that matters very much, so kind of funny. Pretty sure he has no crit chance against Nolan. If he does, he crit Nolan, Nolan would die, and then a tiger would go to the back and kill Laura, and then someone would go to the back and kill Micaiah, and I would die. So even though Nolan dying wouldn't be that big of a deal, the result of it in the formation I'm in would end me. This guy, killing him is crucial here. I don't want Nolan to, or I don't want Aaron to frontline. That means I can't switch their locations, which means I can't double hit this guy. So I could get that guy down to 17 and not kill him. Oh, I could get this guy low. How much does Aaron do to him? I can't check. Micaiah's in an awkward spot. I think I want Micaiah to heal Leo. Oh wow, I thought she wouldn't heal him to full there. Okay, if I do this, I can check how much damage I do here. 13. Which means I probably don't want to hit him. I'd really like to kill this guy, but the way everybody's split up, I don't think I can. So at 24, he might not move, in which case next turn I could kill him. Is kind of the plan there. And then this guy's just in an awkward spot where I unfortunately can't take care of him. So we might as well chip damage this guy for XP. Or I could use this. I could use the iron bow and kill this guy. It would be good XP. I'm trying to get those hits on Aaron, but it feels kind of awkward because I want Aaron to get more XP than Leo right now, but in a few levels I want Leo to get more XP than Aaron. So it's kind of awkward because that will flip like very, very quickly. So like this would speed up the level quite a bit. However, I don't think I'm that interested in speeding up the level because I need to spam levels on Laura. So honestly, we're probably not in a hurry. Strength is a stat that I am happy to get. Yesterday we debated whether using the energy drop on Leo now was good or not. The downside of using it on him now is that if he maxes strength before he like class changes and gets a bigger strength pool, then he'll miss out on the opportunity to get strength for a few levels. But my decision was that if he got enough strength to max strength, he had to get like 6 strength in 8 levels, which seems statistically unlikely. If he did that, then we'd miss out on the 7th strength in those 8 levels. But like, I think we're still really happy if he gets 6 out of 8. So even if we like miss out on the chance to get it, like, oh well. And generally I save like energy drops for like the very end game, but like using it now and getting the benefits from it for the entire run seemed like pretty good. So now I can heal Micaiah, and then Micaiah heal him. And then you two can try to team up and kill this guy. That should put him in good range. What I would like to do is put him down to 3 health, and then have Nolan melee him, or Aaron melee him, because his hit rate will be way higher if he melees him. But again, I don't know what will happen with the tigers. So until he gets a luck, I can't put him in the front line, or I have to die of anxiety. And I can't see if the javelin will hit before Leo attacks, because then Nolan won't get the kill XP. So relying on a 67 chance is rough. It will usually work. And she'll get to level 6 unless you have her tank hits, which she can't do without dying. I think she has to have a level staff at level 6 and 50 XP-ish. I don't think there's much way to get her XP without doing that. It's kind of funny. Yeah, again, we're not in a huge hurry, so not killing him is probably not the end of the world. We just want Laura to heal every turn, and we want to try to get Aaron a luck. And we need to make sure to heal everybody every turn. But I think we heal first. Micaiah could heal Leo 6 health here. And then Micaiah would end up at full health. Which is probably better than what we did, but I don't know. Close enough, I don't think it matters. Still no speed, not good. Yeah, luck and so again, Micaiah, she's very likely to max luck even though it goes to 40. I don't think she can not max res. I don't think she can not max magic or skill either, probably. But res and magic, I think it'd be insanely unlucky to not max with her. So like, she has a few stats that are just abysmal, and then a few stats that are like way too much into. It's so tragic. If she could get speed, her high magic would be insanely good. Okay, anyway, you can attack this one. Sorry, I'm taking turns so slowly. One mistake is very easy death in this level. One misclick even. Man, Aaron is... like, his hits are, 60, 70%. He should be hitting, most of them. If you're relying on a 60 or 70% chance to hit, you're in a really bad space. But if you're just, like, doing it every turn and not caring that much if it misses, not big of a deal. Yeah, I should set up a way to kill this guy. So, if I put Aaron here, it should work. Like, it should be fine to put him there. So I can move Nolan out, have Leo move up, and then have Soth go here. This guy's going to transform next turn anyway. So do I want Leo to move up? Yes. Alright, let's be a little... let's be a little risky here. Now what I'd like to do is have Aaron go here and kill him, but then this spot will be open, and this tiger might take it. This tiger won't. These cats might take it, which would be good, but I don't remember their move order. So I think it's better to have Soth go up, Aaron go here, and we have a decent shot at killing the tiger. Good job. You're gonna heal Leo in case they attack him this turn. Pretty important. Alright, and then he has a weapon. I think I'm okay with him having a weapon, so I'm just gonna go bronze, but if I'm... it could be a mistake. I could take all his weapons off by trading, but I don't want to. If someone attacks him, dies, and then someone else attacks him and kills him, big mistake, but I don't think that'll happen. 15, oof. Okay, so that tiger up there could have moved down and attacked Aaron. Their movements I'm not able to predict very well. Like, this tiger didn't attack anybody for some reason. Okay, so now Aaron would kind of like to shoot this guy. So I could have Soth not frontline this turn if I wanted to. I don't think that's great. I think Aaron skips his attack this turn. So if Aaron goes down here, then Soth can move down here. Nolan can go in the middle. No, Leo can go in the middle. Nolan can go to this tiger. Yeah, I don't really like Nolan going to the tiger, but I think it's fine. Soth would go here. Laura would heal here. I have to not mess up a move here or I die. You can try to will him down. I think 2 bronze is the play. So next turn we bronze him down to 8 and then Aaron finishes him off if he doesn't run away, which, there's a reasonable chance he'll run away. And you can get sack XP for fun. Okay. That sets up a better next turn, but not having Aaron attack this turn is awkward. We want Aaron and Leo to attack every turn if possible. And we absolutely want Laura to heal every turn. That's the bottleneck. Laura needs catch up on XP. And she hasn't been able to any level until this one because we didn't have enough heal staves for her to be doing things. Okay. So if you weaken, you heal. Now, I could have Nolan stay here and Vulnerary, or I could have Aaron go up here and Bronze Lance him for the kill. If Aaron does that, and then this Tiger decides he wants to attack Aaron, he could move up, hit Aaron, and then Aaron could get crit, 1% crit and die. I'm gonna go for it. We'll do this to go for it, because it's a little safer than that. I'm gonna go for it, but it could be really bad. We do have a 100% chance of hitting, that's important. So and 100%, oh, we almost had to use on iron. Okay, so if this guy decides attacking someone who can counterattack him is the play, which I don't think his AI would do anyway. I think he'd rather attack a guy who's not counterattacking him. But he might do that because he sees the 1% chance of killing. So that's one way this goes poorly. These three are all cats, so that doesn't matter. This guy should be dead. And then this guy shouldn't be transformed. So it would only be this guy. It would be the only option. I just don't think he's going to do that, but could be wrong. If we didn't have the 1 damage for support, that wouldn't kill. Oh. Yeah, I think it's really important to be getting the kill XP while they're transformed, because it's like 20 instead of 10. And then you would like to like heal somebody 1 HP, but nobody's hurt except Nolan, and you can't reach him. So if Nolan went here, Micaiah could have gotten 10 XP this round. But I wanted Nolan to be there. In case Aaron couldn't go there, then like maybe Nolan could have blocked, but he wouldn't have been healed, so it probably wouldn't have worked. So I guess we missed the XP here for no reason. She could heal herself to be more ready for next turn, but not really worried about it. He did do it. Oh god. Oof. So he'd rather attack and get counterattacked if he sees a 1% kill chance. That's good knowledge. I don't know if there's any randomness to their AI or not. Okay, so now what would be great is, yep, get him down to 7 and then kill him. And then Leo has 16 plus 10, 26. Oh, that would kill him. This guy have the same strength? No, this guy has 1 less strength. So his weapon is a 10 damage Fang and he has 7 strength. And this guy's weapon is a 10 damage Fang and he has 8 strength. So Leo at 16 HP would survive this hit if he transforms, which I don't think he will, but won't survive this hit. And these are both cats. These are all cats. So they don't kill me and this guy can't reach. Okay. So yeah, you can do this. Weaken him down. You can do this. Finish him off. Oh, you do more to this guy. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, we had that 1% chance of getting crit and dying again. If he gets enough defense, he won't die to a crit. That might happen first. Okay, so now Nolan needs to get out of the way. And then Laura wants to heal Nolan. Now this is where Micaiah healing last turn would mean she'd be able to heal Leo to full. Speed defense, great, great. Yeah, I'm not concerned about her maxing strength or not. I would like her to max skill, but I'm not super sad if she doesn't. So luck she needs 30 of still, which is a lot, but it doesn't matter if she doesn't max that. Speed, she's like very, very likely to max from where she's at. Defense she could use, so like getting defense level is great. Just every point of defense kind of matters for her because she's so little. So little health and defense, not a great combo. But anyway, I can still heal 3, so we can survive a tiger hit even. And cats can't crit or double, so Leo should be fine at that health. And now we got rid of all the tigers but that one that are like attacking me. No one was low enough that Nolan or Aaron could kill them, but now Aaron like takes almost no damage from cats, especially if he gets the defense here. Speed's what matters. No, I mean luck mattered, but he still might get crit from swordmen, but swordmen have really low damage, so his defense will mean the crit won't matter. So the only actually scary thing is if a high damage guy crits him, which is tigers in this level, but most levels won't have that. So he doesn't need the luck anymore, except for this guy. and the other tigers in this level. But after this level, like, the luck won't matter that much. It still would be nice. Okay, so I can put him at risk again of dying to this crit. Or I could... If I shoot him, weaken him, and you kill him, it's really nice. But then he is at risk of dying to that, because they do like 10 or 11 damage, which tripled is going to be more health than I have. So I can take another 1% chance of dying if I want to. I'm going to feel real stupid if it happens, so I really shouldn't take that chance. So what I should do here is Micaiah. Laura needs to heal Nolan. Don't take the 1% chance of dying in this gap. It's just bad play. So does Javelin do 9? Yes. So we want to weaken. Then we want to go for the Javelin kill, so we can be out of range. And it hits, so it's fine. Okay. Then we want to go for Nolan. I think Soph goes up here, because I think here is more likely to get attacked down. Yeah, it was very good to bring Nolan. We got to avoid like 5 or 6 1% chance of losing the game. And then Laura needs to heal every turn. Okay, this tiger just didn't even attack once again. Interesting. I don't know if this cat will move. Not awkward. What I'd like to do is move Nolan here. And I'd like Sylph to move down. And then I'd like Leo to shoot the cat and Aaron to kill him. And then this tiger would once again have a chance of killing, so I think I have to just do the same play with the cat here, with the Javelin. I'm just too nervous about that tiger 1% critting. I don't want to restart. My Aaron got really good levels. He did get 3 or 4 levels this stage, and they were not... none of them gave him speed, and none of them gave him luck, so those levels kind of sucked, but... Can't be getting insane levels forever. I don't think anyone can do 19 to him, so I'd rather heal Micaiah this turn. Yeah, I really need to like spam level her up, and I don't want to. I need somebody who has like 100% hit rate and does like 1 damage. Because I don't like them killing in 2 hits. Makes me nervous. Ooh. Okay, so now we need to see how much damage Aaron does with a bronze lance. Guaranteed 10. And this guy is a cat, so we're not scared of him. So I need to get him down to 10 HP, and this gets him down to 9, which is perfect. I have 2 9% chance of critting. If I do this, I get him down to 15 with no % crit. And then I would do 13 with that, so I would need something stronger than that, and I don't have it. So I have to take the crit chance if I want to kill him this turn, which I'm okay with. If he steals it, he steals it. Cool. Now Nolan can retreat. I think I'd rather heal Leo. It's really nice to have the 100% hit right here. I don't have to worry. Well, that guy had less crit than the other ones. It's nice. So he wouldn't have even been able to crit me, so I could have not worried about him. Okay, so now we killed the initial clump of enemies. One problem with Sylph is he has such high dodge. I can't reliably have him like take 1 damage a turn and heal. But I really need to at some point just spam heal to get Laura caught up in levels, because on hard mode you don't get enough base XP to do that, and that would feel like a huge waste. Okay, so if you could weaken, that would be great. I guess tanking a cat would be the play. Interesting. How do I do this? I think I heal her. Oh, this square safe. Yeah, okay, don't be dumb. Okay, so I think the play is heal her. I want to make sure Laura has a target to heal every turn. If I do it this way, Laura heals Micaiah, and then Micaiah gets hurt again. So I have 1 more target than I would have if I did it a different way, maybe? Potentially? Okay, I kind of want to bring this guy down. So I think we should move into his range. There's a lot of hidden items to go grab as well. Oh, that brought the boss. Okay. This level's a route level, so we need to keep one cat alive. So I can heal him indefinitely from there. And I can stand here and keep healing, and then I can have Aaron stand here and keep javelining. But I can't shoot that wall either, which is a little annoying. 5% crit, but it wouldn't kill even if it hit. Both stealing this is 10 XP. Like that. Yeah, now we don't have to have Micaiah soften people up very often anymore. Nice. Okay, so speed and luck are good. Speed's the best, by far. Okay, he finally got his luck. Yeah, look at his strength growth and defense growth are just nasty. He might max them before class changing, but even if he does, like, he'll catch up real quick. So we're really not worried about it. Those two stats. Speed is what matters, so he can double. Next stage, he won't be killing people. Like, the difference between 1 or 2 speed is massive here, because next stage, we'll send him in the middle of somewhere, and he'll kill everybody if he doubles, and he won't kill everybody if he doesn't double. The difference is massive. Okay, so Micaiah heals. It's important to have 2 spots or 3 spots behind the tank so that I can heal and attack. But that's a pretty good setup. This guy also has stuff to steal, and then we're done stealing for the rest of the stage. Kinda neato. Okay, so he has a 134 hit rate, and I have 97 dodge. Or I should use the correct words. Dodge is your chance of not getting crit, so it's equal to your luck. So I could have actually been looking up there instead of looking at the luck number, but it's the same, and I know it's the same. I don't think anything modifies it, at least at this point in the game. Maybe there's something like later, some skill that does, but I would kind of know that and take it into account, I imagine. But that's interesting. It actually gives you that number. I'm thinking about that. So Aaron is using javelins, which is awkward. This guy's 9 crit, so we want to make sure to not have bad things happen. Okay, so this is our last heal target. So I need somebody to start getting hurt. Leo kind of makes the most sense. I guess Nolan could pretty reliably get hurt as well. But Laura needs to be healing every turn if I'm gonna take my time. He might run away and heal. I don't think I'm terribly upset if that happens. Yeah, we want to trap one guy, like probably a cat. Also, this level is pretty bad for spamming heals on Laura because the Lagoos like transform, so it's harder to like make something super consistent. Yeah, I don't think I want to go down here and start getting hit every turn, but maybe I do. I feel like that's a bad idea. Yeah, like, why did I do that? I can kill him while he's a human, but I don't want to do that. It's awkward. How far back can you get here? Okay, that is within heal range, so that's good. Put you there, put you here. Right now, Sil's kind of locked to being up there. It's kind of annoying. I do have to go collect all my goodies. Assume Nolan doesn't die. Okay, so I can trap this guy here with 2 people. That's kind of neat. Neato burrito. It does take 2 to trap him, but like there's chest here, chest here, chest here. And then there's like hidden items all over as well. So it's kind of hard to not kill the final guy and still like get everywhere. So I can't move down any or I have to guard this space as well. Like it's a little awkward. I think the hit rate on Nolan's really high. I like if Nolan gets killed, it's probably fine. Because that's the only guy. Like, that guy will kill Nolan, and then no one will be around to move behind and like, kill Micaiah also. So even if Nolan somehow died, which I don't think there's a chance of him dying, we'd probably be fine. Yeah, I think it's good for her to get a few strength, just in case a tome weighs a lot. But she'll get some for class changing both times, so she's probably good on strength. But, you know, wouldn't mind seeing some. It would make her hit harder if she counters with a staff, but I imagine that'll never come into play. But again, just getting the speed's good. Her caps on the speeds are pretty low, though, so she might not be able to double a lot of people, but in the Dawn Brigade, her speed should probably be pretty high. Like, right now, she's 1 behind Darren, like 2 behind Leo. So, pretty solid. Oh, she got a speed! She did it! Micaiah! Let's go! Good job! So she got... I think she got a speed her first or second level. And then she didn't get a speed for like 10 levels. But, it's fine. It's fine. She has 9 speed now. Wait, I want to see what the average Micaiah has right now. I think she's below average for Micaiah, which Micaiah already sucks. So you really don't want to be below average on speed for Micaiah. That's the stat that matters. Okay, so at level 12, her average speed is 10.85. So rounds up to 11, and hers is 9. So she's already a terrible speed character, and she's like 2 points behind. Oh, it's tragic. Really brutal. You hate to see it, man. You hate to see it. Alright, what were we doing? Yeah, we're just trying to get Aaron levels. Why are we trying to get Aaron levels over Leo? That guy's gonna untransform soon. I like this guy to be hitting. The key is Laura needs to heal every turn. I don't think I can level her up enough to evolve her here, unfortunately. Tricky because I can't aggro too many guys either. But I need to aggro enough that I'm not wasting turns. Super awkward. Does this guy transform yet? He should transform soon. I guess these two could come down here, and then I could have Soth block here. No, then Nolan will die. Yeah, I'm stuck. I could kill this guy, but I don't want to yet. I think we're going to move back up there. So he missed, so I don't even get to... So 11. Oh, with Leo he does 1 more damage. There's nobody to heal, so we just basically pass. Because to get Laura the levels, we'd have to spend like 80 turns on this level. But if we're not even getting the heal every turn, it's especially awkward. But yeah, it's so important to enable her to use light tomes so she can actually attack enemies. I feel like I'm below average on the hit rate for my javelins. Yeah, I mean, he's only got like a 40% chance of hitting Soth, so it's pretty unlikely. Now, if he's at 1 health, we'll see if he runs away. Oh, he's going to transform back, and then we're going to have to stand around for 8 turns. Oh, it's so awkward. I don't want to lose the boss XP. At least these two are on, like, alternating. Okay, so we should have moved. We missed Micaiah heal this turn. And we missed Aaron Javelin this turn. We didn't need to be up there because he didn't take damage. I like that this reliably hits. We have 3 javelins, which normally you only have 1 and then you can buy a second, but we stole 1. Which could have been a steel lance. Still, I think the steel lance would have been better. We should have sacrificed this turn as well. Missed opportunities. Okay, so I think we don't... Since we have a chance of missing, we should probably try to kill the tiger this turn. Nah, let's wait one more turn. So this is why I don't like Laura being one of my units, I guess. I don't see another way other than like this. You don't get enough basic bonus XP on hard to like level her up. And if I just did levels normally in like 10 turns or whatever, she would never class change. So I guess what you would do is get her like level 10 and then use a Master Seal on her. I guess that's what you're supposed to do, and that's why her growth rates are so high to like make up for that, but skipping 10 levels worth of stats feels horrible to me. I don't think I can bring myself to do it. It's such a waste. That's probably the strategic move. I don't want Leo to get hit every turn. I think I'm supposed to do that though. What are my alternatives? Getting this guy would be good. And I can go get this chest, and that skill. And there's a hidden Master Seal in the bottom right that I want to get. But I think sending Leo down to attract back. No, sending Leo over to attract back. Do it. And then Aaron should be ready to kill that guy soon. There'll be a lot of boss XP. Aaron helps me a lot more in a pinch than Leo does. Leo can't attack on the enemy's turn, so if I'm in a level where speed matters, Aaron's significantly better. Speed? Like, beating level quickly. So, what level did he start today at? He hasn't got a single speed all day. He started at 11, so he's gotten 5 levels, 0 speed. Which is not good. Now if we look at average Aaron's, he's lost his edge quite a bit. So he's level 16. The average Aaron has 13 speed at this point. So he's back to average, but he was like super above 4, so that sucks. We got some bad levels on Aaron, but still like he could have 10 speed right now, realistically. So him having 13 is still a lot better. It's just like him getting that early speed meant I might not have to speedwing him, which is really nice considering Micaiah really needs speedwing. She could definitely use like multiple speedwings with how far behind she is. So now Soth can start taking hits from that guy, which is nice. You to heal Micaiah. Can't set up turns to spam heal as well as you can sacrifice. Like Micaiah could stand on one of these and heal like 4 HP a turn, and then sacrifice somebody who's like 1 out of 40 health for like so many turns in a row, but Laura's gonna heal him to full every time she heals. Do I want to pull this guy yet? I mean, I can just pull him here. But, I mean, there's no reason to run all the way around here to pull him, right? Yeah, there's no reason to, I guess. This is a terrible level for healing every turn. If I was going to do that, I guess I should have done it here. When I was having like 3 guys attack me every turn. I just really didn't like... Yeah, that's what I should have done. Oh well. Can't really do much about it now. I kind of want to move back 1. Yeah. Probably don't have to. So I can do this. But like, Soth being the tank is probably worse than Leo or Nolan doing it, because Soth's gonna dodge so often, especially if Micaiah's in there. This guy's 12 speed, 7 crit, 26 attack. So I can't get crit, I can't get doubled, and I take 17 damage, which definitely makes me nervous, but I do want Soth to go get stuff. Leo can't counter, so there's no way multiple guys could hit him. The one great thing about Laguz is they can't hit from range, so you never have to worry about that, at least. Unless you're fighting dragons. So Leo can't counter it and kill him, so Leo can't get hit multiple times there. Can Leo shove? No. So Soth could have shoved Aaron, which was nice. Oh, wow. Oh, so this wall doesn't have holes in it, so you can't range attack through it, and this wall has holes in it, so you can. That's surprising that they cared about, like, that. But actually, this spot is better. It's kind of neat to have Aaron just stand here and shoot through the wall. Not necessarily better, but pretty neato. Oh, so like Micaiah could get hit from above if someone had range. I would probably have died to that if there were any range guys in this level, but then I would have done it in an earlier run. That was a pretty bad level. She got the health and the skill, which I guess matter a little bit. Okay, so there's an item here. I don't really want to pull that guy. But I do want this item. 2, 3, 6, 7. Does he have 7 move or 6? 7. 7. So I want to grab the item here, not there, I think. So I think I'm supposed to go over here. Okay, so everybody moved. The scary thing about this is I have to heal Leo every turn. If I miss a turn, bad things happen. Your water, those are kind of useful. You can buy them in this game, so I don't know, it's a big deal. I kind of want to get in range of this guy. 2, 6, 7. Okay, so if I go, like... This guy can go 1, 2, 7. That's a little spooky, but I should be able to go, like, here. Here? Here? This guy can't transform this turn. I should be able to go, like, here. Draw some aggro. I have to be really careful not to get in range of that guy on accident, because I could just die. He's a boss, so he's going to hit a little harder than the other guys. 8 health is a lot. Tiger, ouch. Okay, so I think I'd rather draw him back. He might go for stealth instead. The most important thing to get is the beast foe that's like here, I think. Okay, but I want to go back here, basically. I want to just retreat. Oh, I want to be where Micaiah is. That's awkward. Or Laura is. So I positioned wrong, so I don't get to sacrifice this turn. I want to be here. Oh, accidentally heal the wrong person as cap. And this looks dumb how long I'm taking, but fine. Okay, now he might be able to keep up with Stealth if Stealth runs full speed away, so that could be awkward. Additionally, Stealth wants to get in here to grab his thing. If he does that, this guy will lock him in and Stealth will be stuck. I don't want Stealth to be stuck. Awkward, huh? I can wait till he transforms, but like that either. Got like 9 move now he's transformed, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. I just gotta wait for this guy, I guess. It's gonna be so many turns of these dudes doing nothing. There's just really not much way around it. We shouldn't have put him in range of that guy this turn. We should have waited one more turn. Delays us a ton now. I think I just have to wait. That sucks. Okay. So Leo can go here now and trap them. Steals off that. Okay, so Leo goes here. I could start hitting them for fun. Yuck. Bad level. He's got 2 things maxed, so him getting levels in base is better than him getting levels out here, so maybe he shouldn't have attacked there. Sure. If we could end with him at like 99. Oh. Alright. I see. Awkward. Okay. Now he can't catch Stealth, so Stealth can Still can't get that. Oh, that's gonna be awkward. Alright. So I'll have to come back around and get it later. I don't want to stand next to the potion, because then I'll heal and I won't get to use these guys to heal. You can't die there. We're spending so long, but accomplishing nothing. It's kind of a problem. I'm not healing every turn. I need to be healing every turn. I guess I could aggro like that guy, but this sucks. This sucks. I needed to just spend more time here and heal if I was going to do the heal Laura plan, but she's like 11 levels away, so I think I should just give up on it. Problem with that is next stage I can't spam heals on her, so I'd have to wait till the stage after that. Having her be able to attack next stage would be really, really good. Because next stage I'm not going to kill all the enemies. I just won't have time. So like, her being able to do stuff that stage would be incredibly valuable. But with how few enemies are left, I don't think I can set up a reasonable way for her to spam heals. So these are tricky because you can't sell them, so you permanently waste spots in your convoy if you don't use them. If you're power gaming, no, if you're like speedrunning or trying to play the game quickly, you can use these on someone who's level 10 or up. The way I use them is when they're level 20 I use it, because then I don't lose any stat worth of levels, but I still get 1 level for them. Because when you get from level 20 to 21, it requires a full level, but you don't get any level up stats here. But if you use it on someone who's level 10, you miss 10 levels of level up stats, which is like quite a lot. But if you're playing the game normally, like, you just ditch everybody for royals at the end of the game, so you don't really care about their max stats. I don't know what to do. So, things I have to get left are the 2 chests and the beast foe. Is there anything else? So, yeah, there's the hidden beast foe. The chest in the top left has 3k gold in it, and the chest in the top right has the seraph robe in it, which is incredibly important. We better not miss that. And we need to not miss the beast foe, though. So I guess what's going to happen is we're going to wait for him to transform and then kill him. We'll transform next turn. And Sol's going to grab this and this, and then we need to get this chest. So Sol's going to maybe get that chest in time. Yeah, Laura is really behind in levels, so she needs to spam heals, but this stage sucks for that. Okay, so this guy has 7 crit, and I now have 7 luck because I leveled up. So Aaron can actually frontline if he wants to. If I take 9 damage, 0% chance of critting. So he'll attack me, and the next turn I can kill him. We want to heal Aaron this turn, because he might take more damage. We'll get a few more heals in, but with Laura being so far away from... I could just Master Seal her at level 10, but then we're definitely not going to max luck. We're gonna miss like a ton of HP. We're gonna miss some defense, we're gonna miss some strength. We'll still max magic and res. Probably speed, maybe skill. The advantage of it is absolutely massive. That's probably the correct move, but hurts my soul. He can move 1, 2, 3, 4. He can like pretty much get me, so I'm just gonna not even risk it. I don't want to pull him down. I want Aaron to kill him. So he can just indefinitely heal up and we can keep whacking him, but I'm not that desperate for XP on the frontliners. Okay, so more strength and defense. That will be good now, but it doesn't matter later, because he's going to max that like guaranteed. But for next stage, Aaron should be very tanky. Unfortunately, he got 7 levels this stage and didn't get a single speed. I think that speed will actually matter a lot next stage. I think there'll be a lot of 10 speed guys that I can't double, because we didn't get a single speed here. But he did get lucky the first few levels. He got speed 3 out of 4 levels, and then 0 out of 7 levels. So very lucky yesterday, and very not great today, fortunately. Yeah, chat usually loves Laura. I haven't been a big fan of her. I think I'm remembering why with this stage. How are you supposed to get her any levels ever? She's stuck getting 9 XP a turn if you can set up a heal. And most people are not going to spend 80 turns on a level. So I guess the only way people are supposed to use her is Master Seal her. And even doing that, like, most people aren't going to get her a level 10. Like, if you're finishing the stage in, like, 10 turns... Yeah, if you're finishing the stage in, like, 10 turns, she's going to be, like, level 5 here, not 9. So by, like, the end of part 1, you might get her to level 10. And then Master Seal her, and then she'll be so weak. That's just brutal. Yeah, what I was supposed to do this level is... When there's a herd of guys here, I guess I was supposed to just wait like 80 turns and spam heals. There are silly memes you can do with her 3-1, but otherwise use her and then lose her. Yeah. I get, maybe you're just supposed to treat her as a healer and then ditch her. I think she just has really high growth because you're supposed to Master Seal her. But yeah, with healers, any level that's not timed, you can get them basically infinite levels in. It's just miserable. This level is especially miserable because these guys will untransform for half the turns, so they won't even attack you. Can Aaron do 10? I think I just want to kill him this turn. Ooh, I should have... No. I was going to say I could have attacked with Aaron. I could have healed Aaron and then attacked with Aaron to potentially give him 1 more damage and then finish with Leo. I really wanted Aaron to get 1 more speed. Is why I'm kind of giving him the kills instead of Leo. Even though he's now higher level. So I was just hoping he'd get 1 or 2 more speed for next stage because it'll matter a lot. But yeah, I don't think we can do it. XP Laura in this stage. So next stage is time, so we can't do it in that, so it would have to be the stage after. Oh, if you're playing on an easier difficulty, you can just base XP her, which feels like kind of a waste of the base XP, but on hard mode, there's no shot I'm wasting all my base XP. To not even get her there. Okay, so this guy might have 9 crit, so I don't want Aaron to lead because he might get crit and die. Also, this guy might be able to reach me. I think I'm just going to wait for Sylph to tank that. It does delay me a couple turns, but it's a lot easier to get Micaiah to level 20. As the previous stage, there's a heal bush. So you can just have her heal 1 HP a turn on the heal bush and sacrifice. And it doesn't, you don't care about durability. Yeah, this is the first level you can actually get Laura a ton of levels, because before here you only have 40 heal staff uses. So you can only get her the 4 levels, which we did. This level is just miserable to spam levels on her, but I do really, really like her gross. She's gonna max like everything, and I love that. She'll actually have speed. She'll be a good glass cannon, which my team really needs frontline, not glass cannons, but you know. I think we're safe to go this far, but probably not any farther. Oh, Laura could have healed that turn. Matter. Okay. Get this chest. Okay, we already got the Master Seal, yeah. Yeah, aside from Aaron, this team is pretty squishy. Yeah, all my teams are going to be like that. So I get 10 units, because that's how many you can bring to endgame. And then I split them up based on availability and weapons. So the weapons is the part that kind of screws me, because there's like 9 lance users. So I only get 1 of them a run. But then if you look at like magic, there's like, oh, you get an SS Fire Tome, you get an SS Thunder Tome, you get an SS Wind Tome. So there's a lot more like super weapons for squishy guys. So the way I do it, I'm going to end up with way too many guys who can't frontline, which makes it a lot harder for sure. So Aaron is my only lance guy. Now you could say Astrid can technically use a lance, but she can't get the SS lance. So like, I just think it feels really bad to have like Oscar and Neffany and Marcia and Marcia and Aaron all want the Wishblade, and then you only give it to one, and then the other 3 guys just feel miserable. And I can't forge. I can't change stats on weapons when I forge them, so I can't like make like a really strong silver lance to like make up for it either. Just self-imposed custom rules. Okay, so we're just waiting for Self to get over there because I don't want to accidentally have Aaron die. This level has been so miserable because Aaron had 6 luck and all the tigers had 7 crit. So if I ever have him tank a tiger hit, there's a 1% chance he just dies from full health. Okay, so I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares closer. So if I go here, that guy will probably aggro onto me. But then we'll get to see his stats, and we can see if Aaron can tank. I probably should just retreat over here instead of down there. I need him to transform so I can see. If I swoop around here, I'm gonna get locked. Locked. Okay, so I want to tank here. I want to be 1 back from that. I need to see if he has 9 crit, because the other boss had 9 crit, so Aaron couldn't tank him. 8 crit, so he's a 1% chance, so Aaron can't do it. As you can see, 1% crit chance, and we'll do 30 damage. So if Aaron had 1 more health and 1 more defense, then the crit wouldn't kill. But he can't crit Leo, and Leo has effective 33 health, and this guy does 28 damage, so Leo could tank him instead of Soph. That should be fine. He has no steel weapon, no steel, no steel, no steel. Alright, we want Leo to tank, Micaiah to heal, Laura to heal Micaiah, and Aaron to shoot him for the wall. So Soph can back off, and as long as we're not missing something super important, this should be the play. I get 1 defense for support as well. So now we need to not mess up and miss a heal. I really like the guy who's tanking. When I'm taking for a prolonged period of time, I like the guy who's tanking to be able to survive 2 hits in case I like accidentally unturn or something. So Leo tanking makes me nervous, but ooh, defense? Cool. The defense... So Micaiah's like binary, where a level with a speed is a good level, a level without a speed you're not super happy about. If she gets speed, then you start to care about other things. So like, if she had 12 speed right now, that defense would be awesome. But since she's going to get doubled by everybody in the game, not literally, but enough that she can never take any hit at this speed, the defense doesn't matter at all because she's getting doubled, so she's going to die. But if she had enough speed to not get doubled, that defense would be awesome. Okay, so if Soul tanks, he dodges most of the time, and then I don't get to heal. But if Leo tanks, I care about the 1 XP for him tanking a little bit more than on Soul. Not that's a big deal. But his dodge rate is going to be, or his avoid rate is going to be way lower, so I get to heal every turn. And then Aaron has to use javelins for getting XP here, but alright, I guess. He's hitting a lot better now. So if this guy didn't transform back, I could just do this until Laura class changed. But it'll take twice as many turns with him being untransformed half the time. So I used 42 heal stabs this level. How many turns have we had? 59, so we missed quite a few turns of healing. But yeah, it's so tempting to just Master Seal. But I'm pretty sure she won't max luck if I do that. And like, she'll miss like 3 defense, 3 strength or something. But yeah, now we have to wait 5 turns for him to transform. You get a lot more XP for killing them when they're transformed. and I'm not finishing fast enough to get any bonus XP, so... I guess those turns are really quick, so we could do it. It wouldn't take, like, a drastic amount longer than doing it in a normal level, I guess. But I have to push, like, 9 buttons every time he transforms. I can't be bothered. Poor Laura. I didn't realize her stat growths were as good as they are, though, so she is growing up. Because, Rice's speed is so bad. I'm not a fan of him, and then Oliver is a really fun meme, but you don't get him until part 4, which is too late. If I only get 10 units, I can't have too many of them be in part 4. Part 4 is brutal, because I'll have like 3 to 4 units per team, and then half of those units can maybe frontline. It's kind of rough. So now she could technically Master Seal. 13 speed. She'd get like plus like 1 to every stat if she Master Sealed, so she'd have like 15 attack, 14 speed. Leo has 17 attack, 14 speed. His weapons are stronger, so she'd hit twice on a decent amount of enemies, but she probably wouldn't kill them. I love Rice as a character, but a unit not so much. Yeah. It's tough because Laura uses the same weapons as Micaiah, and Micaiah is a freebie unit you use every run. Like, you already have a healer, but if your Lord here was Ike, I would like Laura so much more. Like, Laura would go up a ton. But I have Micaiah, who already is, like, casting spells and healing, and then I really like Lana, who's casting spells and very similar to Micaiah. And then if you add Laura in, that's 3 units and none of them can frontline. It's like, it's brutal. It's brutal. Okay. I should probably shove him. But I'm too lazy to. I think I have to go like here to get in range. Okay. Let's move everybody out. Rain's getting close to class changing. If anybody got to level 20, I'm pretty sure on my Edward run somebody got to level 20 this stage. It might have been Edward, and then I used the Master Seal on them. Can't get ahead of him. Alright, so this is a robe, which is very important. But I got everything else in the level. Right, we got the Beast Foe. That Beast Foe is the most important one. For part 3, this is incredibly, incredibly important. Master Seal's good. I don't remember where and how many Master Seals I get, but you can't get rid of them, and I do run out of supply inventory space, so you don't want to pick up any of these that you don't use. But I will use one for Aaron, I will use one for Laura, and I will use one for Leo. And those are the only 3 units I'm using that can use them. I guess I could have Sylph and Leo tank. No, I could have Aaron and Leo tank. He has 8 crit, but he doesn't do enough damage to bother me. We'd want to go here. If this guy, he can move up if I go there. But I think Sylph just should wait. Nobody's injured, right? Okay. So we can't do any healing this turn. Guess we wait. There's no way that cat can kill either of them. Okay, and then together they can pick out this guy. I love bronze weapons. Favorite addition. Favorite change from path to this game. So he can crit me, but he does 0 damage because, man, I want to like Aaron so much. High strength, high defense. Frontliner in a Dawn Brigade team. Super cool. But the lack of speed. And I really like Nephany, and they're the same class. We got a speed, let's go! Aaron did it! Poggers! He's so reliably getting strength and defense, he might max strength and defense before class change. Absurd. My Sylph is like god tier, because he's got the transfer stats, and Aaron is almost tankier. his chance of like not getting hit is way lower, but like he's only 2 defense away from being Soth. It's pretty cracked. Okay, so now if I pull this guy before I get the chest, Soth has to run all the way around, which sucks. Yeah, somebody in chat told me that last time. I didn't know about that. It's so sad. I was so bewildered when they said that, and then they were right. I was like, oh my gosh. Poor dude. But yeah, I spent so many times, so many runs in Path of Radiance maxing Syl stats. Because I didn't know Stefan was a unit, so I knew there was one unit I didn't get from the extra screen. And Soth said he was looking for somebody, so I thought that was like the game telling you Soth needs to talk to somebody. And they have really hard recruits in that game, like Shinnen. Like, recruiting Shinnen is so hard to figure out. I didn't look stuff up when I played that. So I would use Soth like every run and max all of his stats and have him talk to like everybody he could and fight everybody he could and hope he could recruit somebody. So getting transfer Soth is my reward for that. But I would get him max magic and max res needlessly. And in that game, max magic and res for unpromoted Soth, because he can't promote, is 20. So you lose 5 on both of those for transferring as well. The 5 luck for leveling is kind of a funny joke. They should have just made his cap here 35, obviously. But yeah, I already lost the 5 magic and res, which was painful to get. I love the Blossom skill. I'm surprised he doesn't have it in this game. It would make him get even less XP, though. What's hard to wrap my head around is that, like, Soth is the same level as, like, Zark. He feels like a twice promoted unit. But that's probably because of the stat boost. If I go here, get this chest, we got everything in the level. It's really important to not accidentally kill him and miss something. So, like, the robe's important, the beast fill's important, gold's okay, pure water's okay, coin doesn't matter, and then master seal. Depends how many early game units you roll. But you really want to not get more master seals than you can use. And you want to not forget to use them. If you remember to use them, it's a free level, which matters a lot on hard mode. The sad thing about part 1 is once your guy class changes, he gets like 0 XP for the rest of the part. And then you get like super accelerated XP in part 3. Kind of awkward. Okay, so we want... This guy has 7 crit, so Aaron can actually frontline, which is awesome. And... I'm sorry, Laura, I do not have the patience to get you to level 21 this stage. Oh, he doubles him! Look at that speed! Man, if he had gotten a speed at any point in the last, like, 8 or 9 levels, he would have been doubling these tigers. Okay, so... I think we should give this kill to Leo? I kind of want to give Leo base XP levels because there's 8 stats you can get. 2 of them are max, so there's only 6 stats he can get for a level. If you base level, you get guaranteed 3. And I think on average with those 2 stats maxed, he only gets I think he only gets 2.5 on average. So I think on average it's better to base level him if 2 of those stats are maxed. I think we'll get more stats on average if we don't want to like gamble at bad odds. Okay, but I don't think we're forgetting anything here. I think we are clear to end the level here. So if we were to redo the level, which isn't allowed on our Ironman, we positioned here with our 3 guys that could take hits, and then we had our healers in the back just spamming heals. We should have stayed in this phase longer and not killed these enemies, and then Laura would have been able to heal every turn, but it would have been kind of miserable. And we still took 70 turns to beat the level instead of 200. Okay, so I can't think of a reason not to kill him. Off to lunch. Thanks for chatting. have a good lunch. Feel free to tune in every now and then, see how we progress. I go pretty slow, especially near the game. Hopefully we don't lose the run. We have beaten it with this rule set before. But 8 months ago we beat it. 4 months ago we did probably 5 or 6 attempts with Leo Meg and kept losing in different spots, so it wasn't not doable. It was just we kept making mistakes and dying. This level with Meg instead of Leonardo, or instead of Aaron, was significantly harder. We did make it through that level probably twice, I think. We lost on the Fiona level and then we called it. That was like attempt 6 or 7 or something, so brutal stuff. Alright, I love base. What do we get here? 1,000 gold. Get Balug there maybe or something? I wish the everything was voiced. Oh wow, we can... Okay, so you just have to converse to do this. In Path of Radiance, you have to like be deployed in the same level for like a certain amount of times, and it's based on like which support it is. So it's like a big ask. But these stats are really nice. So we get an extra defense on both of them and 2 more avoid. Pretty good. I think they'll stay supported, but now that I know it only takes like 3 or 4 stages to get to A rank, we can switch who supports with who a little more. 20 avoid is pretty nice for Laura. She should never need to use it, but yeah. So like switching, I mean, South gets guard for free. So it's really hard to take it off, but we can't ever put him in a situation where guard could proc. We can't rely on it to save us. It's kind of awkward. Did we get any new skills? We got a Beast Foe. We have to keep in mind that we can put stuff on Lana and transfer it to Ike. And since the Dawn Brigade doesn't get very many levels in Stage 3, even as counterintuitive as it seems, like giving Ike's team Paragon is probably better than leaving it for the Dawn Brigade, which is wacky. But yeah, I like Discipline on her because I have a really hard time getting light weapon levels, because she just maxes her level out with Sacrifice, usually, and then Healing Stabs later. But I want her to have light weapon levels for endgame. Fortunately, it costs 20. I keep thinking it costs 30, but it would have been really nice if Aaron could have equipped that. Then he wouldn't have had to worry about getting crit. It's awkward that Meg has it. Meg and Aaron, I really wish they'd switch so many things on. Like, if Aaron had Fortune, that'd be really good on him. Maybe too good. But the biggest thing is I just want them to switch classes. Like, Aaron would be perfect for Gotri class unit, and Meg would be an excellent Nephany unit. Because she has way better speed gross and way worse strength and defense gross, and Aaron really, really wants a higher strength and defense cap. And a lower speed cap would feel good. Let's get rid of Howl. A lot of people like Balug because he's an actually like decent unit for the Dawn Brigade. Personally, I'm not a fan. I just don't like using Lagu's units, unfortunately. They feel a lot better to use in this than Path of Radiance, though. Probably keep the Vulnerary on him. Maybe we can go with a cheaper Vulnerary. I can't use Valug as like a tank either because he's forced to be transformed and he's forced to counterattack. That kind of goes against my rules. But in timed levels I can do it. If I have to, I guess. I don't think there's any levels I'm required. I need the help enough to allow that though. Yeah, Master Sealing Laura would be so good. I could Master Seal Aaron next level potentially. Might be worth holding on him. I don't think there's any way Leonardo gets enough XP. We do have to think about who to use the Seraph robe on. The smart play is to use a robe and a Speedwing on Micaiah, and then she can tank a hit from almost anybody. Leo... Okay, Laura with the robe would be nice. You want to use it on somebody who's like for sure not going to max HP. So if I look at the units I have so far, Micaiah's unlikely to max HP, but she could. Leonardo is... it's like 50-50 whether he maxes HP. Slightly lower, probably like 40% to max it. Laura is really unlikely to max HP. Aaron is unlikely to max HP by just a little less than Laura is. We look at our other units, let's see. Heather probably won't max HP. Khalil probably won't. Astrid might not. I'd have to look. Boyd, I don't remember if he will or not. I know his cap is really high. Mia would be pretty good with it. Bastion could use anything, but I don't know how much we want to invest in him because we get him in a stage. We can use him for that stage, and then all our units will join up and we don't care anymore. If we get to endgame of part 4, it's not a big deal to have more units because we'll have so many units. We'll get all 10 plus all the freebies. Like, it gets ridiculous. But in part 4 before that, we need that many units. It's probably too few units, to be honest. Okay, I think I need more heal stabs. Oh yeah, I might not have brought enough. This is 4, 7 more levels. 8, 9. Yeah, I think we got just enough where we could have got to level 20 with those. So Stealth wants to steal things, but he also wants good weapons. So that'll be a tricky thing to manage. Because him getting plus res might matter if he runs in by himself. But if I have Aaron run in by himself, he might want it instead. Tricky Hobbits is... oops. I forget what I did. So I am allowed to forge weapons, but I can only use the coin on them to change their stats. I can't normally change their stats. So this is this got like plus 10 hit from the coin. So Aaron's HP is a little low. If we gave him the robe, he'd be like invincible for the foreseeable future. Only 3 steel bows left. I might want to bring Nolan to tank this stage. Nolan has tanked like 40 hits. We got to use him in chapter 1 a little bit because I don't think the level's possible without using him. Okay, so last game, or during the Edward game, we had Edward and Zark, so the Wind Edge was really important. Right now it's not. Just like El Light, the Iron Longbow is kind of a troll, or kind of a bait. 2,000 gold is a lot. But what really pushes me towards buying it is this is only going to be something we'd buy here during games we use Leonardo. Because if we waited for, like, if we were using the next earliest bowman you got that this convoy could connect with, it'd be so late that there's no way this would be worth it. Once Leonardo reaches his final form, all of his bows become longbows. This becomes useless. And if I attack somebody, the only time you really want a longbow is if it's at 3 range and you want to attack somebody. Before he's in his final form, his accuracy's low enough that you're not super likely to hit. So there's some niche scenarios where this will give me like a 50% chance to kill somebody that I need to kill. 2k gold's a lot. Not forging weapons makes it like actually a question. If I was allowed to forge weapons, I don't think you could ever really justify spending 2k on that. Lana comes with an El Thunder. Here's another one. It is cheaper than El Light still, which is nice. So in a run where I'm using Lana, there's a temptation to buy this, but I still think it's probably not worth it. Any stat boosters I can buy, I like automatically must buy. This might be important for Bastion or Alencia. Micaiah and Laura and Snacky, I think, all will max magic. I haven't decided if I'm going to use Snacky yet or not, but she's a freebie, so I'm allowed to use her. But she joins the Micaiah team, so she's not like super helpful on that team. But she's required to come to endgame, and she has her own unique fire thing. But if I do ditch her, I can have her make like a infinite use meteor for Khalil, which would be kind of fun. Or Callie or whatever her name is. Yeah, but let's see. Somebody like Leonardo could have imbue and heal every turn based on his magic, but I don't think that's something we care enough about to invest the Spirit Dust in. So Micaiah doesn't want, Laura doesn't want. I don't think Aaron or Leona or Heather want. Khalil, I think she'd be fine without it. I could check. Astrid doesn't want, unless we randomly give her imbue. Boyd with imbue would be sick. I don't think he has enough magic to justify it. But Void with Imbue would be sick. It's like giving Imbue to like a really tanky guy is weird because they don't take any damage. Usually I have trouble finding enough skill points like as room. I think Mia gets enough magic, she might want Imbue. And she'll take a lot of damage, but Swordmasters also really like skills. So I probably shouldn't buy the Spirit Dust because 8,000's a lot, but I'm almost certainly going to. Like I could just buy it now. I want to find a room. I want to find room to buy the longbow. We'll see. I did get a coin, so what I would like to do with that is make Soth a knife. So I'm not allowed to change its stats, but I want Soth to have a ranged weapon for this stage. So right here, like, bumping that to 7 MT is crazy, and it only costs you 1,200 gold. That's, you know, like half as much as that, because it already costs, it only costs you that much. That's like half as much as the longbow, which adding 5 damage to every knife throw is insane. Yeah, we'll give him a nice purple dagger. So the reason we're doing this is we get to color it, name it, and then we get to use the coin on it for funsies. I should probably think harder about what to use the coin on. I should have used it on the light tome I bought. So there's chances does nothing, there's chances buffs like all its stats by 1. It's kind of a fun little thing. Yeah, it did nothing. That's fine. We can't like reset until we get something that we want either. Iron Man, no resets. So Soth does need a ranged weapon. Okay, so shop armory. I love that they added bronze weapons to the game. I can't say that enough times. Guarantee that I can't crit is so nice for putting someone in front that is not allowed to counterattack kill somebody. It's really good for especially sword masters. Because like Mia in front with a bronze sword, I can guarantee won't counterattack kill somebody, but Mia with like a steel sword might crit and kill them and then get hit 5 more times. And then die and not be able to tank like the front line. So the bronze weapons I will use all game. I need to write down when the shops no longer sell you them. I think there's a point in which they stop selling you that. And they're so cheap, so I usually stock up heavily on those. Yeah, these knives are kind of expensive. Usually I don't care about lights because Micaiah just uses Thani. Like, she starts with a light tome and gets 2 Thanis, and that's more magic than I pretty much ever use with her. If I get a good speed Micaiah, like if she high rolls on speed, I might speed wing her and actually use her as a glass cannon one of these runs, because eventually she'll high roll speed. So if she has like 12 speed, I could give her a speed wing, she'd have like 14 and she'd actually double people, and she'd be pretty strong glass cannon. However, it's a little sad because getting XP on her, combat XP going on her is silly, because she's going to get level 20 and then not be able to class change for so long. I like that we don't have to buy Lana tomes. Do not do Lana and Soren in the same game. We did that in our Edward game and it felt really bad, because I think pretty much every level Soren's available for, Lana is also there. So Soren required like no work and felt so much better than Lana. Lana does have the benefit of joining you for the Dawn Brigade, which is huge value. Anybody who can be available for the Dawn Brigade is really helpful, because they need all the help they can get. And then Lana also can use Thunder magic for like the dragon level at the end of the game, which is, I wouldn't say like particularly important or good, but it's fun. And then honestly, I think Wind is better than Thunder in this game, but in the previous game, Thunder is significantly better. In this game, Fire is the best. But they nerfed Thunder. It has crit rate, which isn't reliable, so I don't like it, especially in Iron Man's. But yeah, when it comes to purchasing, I want to buy at least 1 more heal staff, and I for sure want to buy the Spirit Dust, even though it's probably troll. I'm going to buy it and have it sit in the convoy for the entire game, so it's pretty troll. Arm Scroll, the nice thing about these is they're not required, because I can get people weapon levels by giving them discipline and taking a couple extra turns in a stage. So I don't feel bad for missing this, and I probably will sell a lot of them that I get. I think you get enough of them in the game, and you get enough money, as long as you're not forging good weapons. I think you get enough money where I could just use these for convenience. You get enough of them, like, I'm going to use a few of these for convenience. I'm going to buy this because most runs... Okay, so like 1 out of 3 runs, I would be using Leonardo. So 2 out of 3 runs, I wouldn't have anybody to give this to. So it's just cool enough that I want to buy it here, but I don't know that it's necessarily a great call. But having the option, even if I only use it like twice, having the option to use it is kind of a big deal, and he does have room to carry it, which is quite useful. Okay, so for this stage, there's no point having more heals than this because the stage is only going to last like 10 turns, so there's like 0 chance she uses that many heal staves, but it's fine. Okay, I might want the pure water on him. Alright, so I have to use the restroom, so I will be back in a minute. You can admire my awesome Leonardo. This is probably the best Leonardo I've had. His strength is just so high, which is strength and speed are the two most important stats for early game. Defense and speed are way more important on him, but you really, really want him to max strength by the end of the game. So he did get a Draco Shield and an energy drop. I determined that it wasn't worth saving the energy drop to maybe use on Heather or Astrid if they don't get there. Because Leo probably wanted it anyway. And the value I get for doing 2 more damage every hit for the rest of the game was just too high. Usually I'm too greedy with those and I save them. But anyway, we'll be right back, and then we'll try to think of how we want to do this level. It's a time level, so we will not get as much done as we want in the amount of turns we have. So it's a matter of trying to figure out how to maximize that and get the most done we can without putting ourselves at too much risk. Because we could just sit in the corner the entire level and have a pretty small chance of losing. But we can be aggressive and like try to get steal items and get more XP for combat. And try to put the burden on the green units a little lower. I think there might be a chance that Jill just like randomly dies and you lose the run. If you leave them alone, I think Jill might like put herself in a bad spot and die sometimes. So we want to try to minimize that chance of happening. Jill is banned, by the way, from our list. Jill and Har. Those two are banned for being too good. I feel like they trivialize stuff. Jill takes a lot of work to be good, which usually means I let those units through, but since she's a Dawn Brigade unit, like the difference between a Jill game and a not Jill game would just be worlds apart. Putting like a really, really solid unit in the Dawn Brigade is just wacky compared to all the other units the Dawn Brigade has to use. Jill is just insanely good. Alright, anyway, be back in a minute. Admire Leo's amazing stats. Okay, hello. So, an interesting thing about this level is most runs, we won't have someone like Aaron, especially a good statted Aaron. So, occasionally we would have a Meg. So if Meg got a lot of levels last stage and got really good stats, she would be able to do stuff in this level potentially. But how often are we going to get Meg and get good levels and get a lot of levels in the previous stage? Maybe half the time we use Meg. So she wouldn't be able to do much in this level most of the time. And then Edward probably can't do enough in this level because he's not tanky enough most of the time. Nolan probably could do a lot in this level. So I think on Aaron runs and Nolan runs, this level we actually get someone besides Soth who can do stuff. Usually Soth just runs around and gets as much as he can. And then the rest of the team's job is to try to help the green units out. And they usually fail miserably at it. If we're being honest. They usually try for a little bit and then get right. Okay, so there's a concoction to get. Is there anything else at base we want to do? Aaron could take the pure water if we're worried about him getting zapped by magic. We probably are. I feel like it's pretty good on Soth, but he probably won't have a turn to use it. I think he definitely... I was gonna say I think he definitely doesn't want the Beast Slayer this level, but I actually do think he does. I think he might need to use that to kill the boss. I could give him the card instead. No, that's worse at killing the boss. I think the Beast Slayer is valuable just because it's a strong weapon. And I think the Bronze Dagger is probably fine as well. I think maybe he should not have a Vulnerary. That's risky. Soth is tricky, for sure. I think Aaron needs the pure water, though. I really think he does need the pure water. He's probably not going to use more than 8 vulneraries this stage, so that should be fine. I want to give him a better javelin. Oh, dang, I only had 2 javelins? I thought I had 3. Did I use 2 full javelins? I'm confused. I thought I had 1 more javelin. It's not good. You might need a javelin in this level. So we used too many of them last stage. That's unfortunate. We were playing around the 1% crit rate. He's got Atma for most of his fighting. Bronze Lance if he wants it, so I shouldn't need more weapons. He should have enough weapons. She's holding light because Laura's really far from getting there. It's so tempting to just Master Seal Laura. Let me look at the average Laura. Okay, so the average Laura, she maxes skill 10 levels early. She maxes speed 10 levels early. So if we made her miss 10 levels, she would on average still max skill and speed. She maxes health usually. Wow, that's surprising. I guess it's a low cap, 45. She maxes magic like 5 levels early, so she might be in danger of not getting enough magic. She actually maxes defense on average because it's so low at 21, and she gets a bunch for leveling up. So if we did this, she would probably be down like 2 defense for max. She's actually down. She's usually 7 res short of maxing res. That's surprising, but having 33 res is plenty. Like we don't care if she has 40. I mean, it would be nice, but we don't care. Luck, she usually doesn't max, so she definitely won't max it if we skip 10 levels. Strength, she actually is usually 1 point away from maxing on average, so she could easily max it or not max it. Doesn't really matter. I think it'd be cool if there was a staff that was designed for combat in this game. Be kind of fun. But I understand why there wouldn't be. Okay. Anywho. Okay. So we're not going to Master Seal her, as much as it's tempting. Alright. There's nothing else to do in base here, except... No, there's nothing else to do in base here. Let's go look at the level and make sure. We did supports. We got these guys to B, which is awesome. That's the highest they can be right now. But getting +1 attack, +1 defense, and +5 avoid's good. I don't like hit. So as long as I'm getting stats that aren't hit, I'm cool with the support. Yeah, Edward, we're not using this round. Right, so like, Lana would have 14 attack, 15 speed. If I class changed Laura, she would be Lana. She'd be as good as Lana is when I get her, which is pretty good, but not absurd. I don't know. I want to just have like a maxed everything Laura more than I want to have her help me in these levels, which is a mistake because these levels are... I could use the help. I could use the help in these stages. Okay. Alright, so. Meg, Lana, I love Lana. That a no-brainer. Okay. Those are our 3 units. Luke has to come. Nolan could come to tank if we decide we need him. Which is probably a smart thing to do. I like how HP is green here, because when you're here you can't tell if HP is maxed or not. But in this screen, if you see it green, you can tell it's maxed, so that's nice. And then these show you like really clearly that they're maxed. You can like look at all your characters at once instead of looking in here. But the health thing in this screen actually is really helpful to know if your guy's maxed or not. I think it's a little more helpful in Path of Radiance because it's harder to know. And then this screen tells you who talks to each other, which I didn't know for a long time, so that's pretty helpful. In this level, we're kind of in a time crunch, so having these convos is kind of weird, but Lana talking to Zark would be really fun, just to see what the convo says. And Soth absolutely can't. He's not going to go over to these units, and he can't take 2 turns to talk to them. Okay, so Soth is going to run over here. His main job is to get this Shine Barrier. First of all, it's a cool item. It sells for 700, which means you probably don't sell it, but it's not necessary. You don't have to get it, but it's a cool item. It's fun to kill the boss. Usually I don't have anybody who can kill the boss, but yeah, grabbing that is nice. I don't have to steal the Vulnerary because we get it. This Vulnerary I'm not going to get because they're going to kill him. There might be reinforcements or something. That I could steal if I have extra time, but I probably won't. In Path of Radiance, you can steal staves because they can't be equipped, but in this, they have to have like multiple things to steal, which is kind of awkward. This is important. So Master Seal, it's a free level on Laura, Leonardo, or Aaron. Since I have 3 guys who use Master Seals to evolve this game, I'm pretty sure I can get it. I don't remember how many Master Seals you get. I should write it down this run so I know next run. Like, if I would get 4, I would skip this one. It's not worth losing a permanent spot in my convoy, because it doesn't let you sell the Master Seal, not even for 0. I think it should let you sell it for 1 or something, but... in Path of Radiance, you sell them for a lot of gold, so it's... I think the gold is probably worth more than the level, but... I say it's a free level because when they're level 20, you can use it to class change them, and then you don't have to get them that full level. But if they're level 19 and you use it, you miss out on the stats from level 19 to 20. And I don't like doing that, even though it's good. I understand it's good, especially if you're trying to play the game fast, but it goes against how I want to play the game. I want to max everybody's stats and have a cool endgame team. Okay, so the Beast Killer, unlike... Yeah, I only get 6 turns. So the Beast Killer to like kill this guy can be important. One thing that's scary about Soth is if I'm too aggressive with him, the mages, like this guy does like 6 damage to Soth, so like there is a chance he could die, but it's pretty hard. If you have a not transferred Soth, you have to be really careful, and you probably can't do this with him. But now we have Aaron and Leo. The tricky part about this is I want the support bonus for the attack and defense. And dodge, because with that support bonus, he has 18 defense. If I got him 2 more defense, that would be the highest defense anybody could have at this point in the game. I could base level Leo, because it is better than his average level, and he's only at 60 XP. But honestly, I think it's worth. I could base level Soth. I think that's probably not worth, but okay, so you're motivated to use the XP early because it costs more to level up people who are higher level. So like, if you have people who are tier 1 units, I think that'd be the way to say it, like tier 1 out of 3. The tier 3 would be like their final form. Last changed twice. So I would use... Oh wow, never mind. Oh wow, okay. I was thinking it would cost a really low amount of base XP to level up when they're like still in their tier 1, like haven't class changed a single time yet form, but never mind. What we want to do with Soth is, before he hits level 20, we want to get him some base levels, because he guaranteed gets all 3 of these stats. So ending a level at like 99 XP for him is really, really valuable. But I don't want to use... Oh, he can't even do it. Sorry. I don't want to use 500 XP on it. Yeah, nobody got it here. If Leonardo was like 90 XP, I would use it for sure. 80 maybe, but 60 apparently is way too much. And then Aaron, no. But Leo has 2 stats max, so the math I think works out where base leveling him would be beneficial. Anyway, does Aaron need the res? Because he only has 6, and he only has 28 health, whereas You have 15 and 40, so like if they're both going to get hit with mages, Aaron needs it. This is one mage that can hit him, and there are no other mages that will hit him the entire level. Unless there are enemy reinforcement mages, which there very well could be. I don't think there are. So I think he'll just get hit by this guy for... He doesn't even hurt much. Yeah, I think it should probably go on Soth, and then turn 1 he could use it maybe. Oh, I want to bring some people to shove Soth. I remember that's important. Who can shove Soth? Nolan can for sure. I don't know how shoving works. He has more con and more weight, so he can definitely shove. I think Meg can probably shove. I'm worried about bringing too many people. This is where like being able to test out in the level would be super helpful. Because Soth has 7 move, so he can go... If I shove him once, he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Having him get this Master Seal turn 1 is very good, but I don't know how much the sand interferes with his movement. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. If he's here, he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But I think he needs to be shoved 2 or 3 times to get to this guy on turn 1. And then he could equip the dagger and kill this guy from range when he attacks him, and that guy, or he could equip the knife and potentially kill the range guys that are hitting him. That would waste a lot of knife usages and maybe not kill these guys. Or he could equip his regular dagger and kill these guys, and then not the range guys. Might be better to get rid of the melee guys first. I don't know, but I think there's a good argument for bringing... Yeah, Lana's so slim. I don't know if Edward can shove him or not. But if I bring Meg, I think... Oh, her con is terrible, but her weight is good, so... I don't know if that means she can shove and not rescue, or what. But if Nolan shoves and Valuk shoves, I think I'm 1 short. So I think I need Meg here to shove also, but I don't know if Meg can even shove him or not. Edward definitely can't. I think usually Aaron shoves him. But I might not be able to shove him 3 times, or I might have to have, like, somebody not take their turn. I don't know if it's worth bringing Meg or not. I think reinforcements come here, so I'm a little scared about bringing too many people. But if Soth goes this way and clears everybody, that's pretty good. Last game, my Micaiah was pretty good. So I actually had Micaiah go with Soth and, like, help him. So I might try to do that again, but this Micaiah sucks, so I should be really careful of that. If she dies, game over. Aaron and Leo want to go up. I don't think Laura can safely go with them and heal. So Micaiah and Laura are in a dangerous spot where they can't really safely go with. Leo kind of needs to stay back really far. If he could stay in support range, that'd be great, but if enemies get on Leo and start attacking him, he doesn't counterattack, which is really bad in these, like, turn timed levels. So honestly, Aaron probably just wants to go up by himself, and, like, without the support buff, he has 18 defense. With it, he has 20. The 20 would be huge because that guy would do 0, that guy would do 2, and that guy would do 0. But, I mean, this guy does 1. He can crit, but who cares? So these guys don't do any damage. They'll take, like, 4. This guy does a lot. He should be fine. This guy's scary. He does, like, 8. But I think Aaron can just go up by himself and counterattack a bunch of people, and then next turn just vulnerate and finish them all off if they don't run away. He wants to get over here and start fighting. I think I get bonus XP for all the stuff they do. So before I was, like, really super keen on, like... Oh, this is an X, dude. That's why there's so few X guys in there. I was really keen on getting up there and fighting because they're stealing my XP. But it actually gives me base XP, which is pretty bad. As you see, like, 600 base XP doesn't even get Leo a level when he's at 60. So it's not like 1-to-1 at all. So it's very bad conversion rate, but still I get something for it. And then you can use that XP as you want, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I think Tyrannia's off my list because I have so many Lance guys. I think I took off the 2 late game Pegasus Knights and Tyrannia. I think I just removed them from the list because I have enough Lance dudes that I want to trim down the list. Otherwise it'd be like I get to use each one once, like every 12 runs. So the ones that feel silly, I trimmed off the list. Tyrannia in part 1 is way too high level, so you don't want to use him. And then in part 3, he's not very available, and he's overleveled, so you don't really want to use him. And then in part 4, you get to use him for 2 stages. So picking him as a unit is kind of like picking a Lincia, where you worse than a Lincia, kind of. Well, similar to a Lincia, because you kind of get to use her early, but you don't want to either. But she can use stabs, so she can get XP in those levels, and he kind of can't. I'd say it's similar to using Lincia, and when I have people like Aaron and Nephany and Oscar and Gotri and, you know, all those people that I'm barely using, it just doesn't seem worth. Plus, like, the general class, I don't like a ton. I like to, like, have one per run, kind of, because their speed's so low, they don't double. It's pretty awkward. They can double at earlier levels, though, because they'll reach their speed cap early, a lot of them will. Tyranio's stats are actually crazy. But if he was an axe only, if only he was an axe. He never gets low enough to use Resolve. This is such a cool skill. But it's really hard to use on Ironmans. We can take Adapt for somebody else. These swords were really, or this sword was really nice when we were using Edward. These axes are useless, so I could sell a lot of that for money. Which would be nice. The Silver Lance, Aaron could probably use pretty soon. I was going to say I could sell, but Aaron can use it right now, so that's huge. Okay, so anyway. We want Nolan and Meg to shove Soth and Volug to shove Soth. Nolan's going to have to go here and shove him, which is pretty awkward because then at least one of these guys is going to hit Nolan. So the next turn, Micaiah and Leo are going to have to try to deal with any guys to get through. Aaron's probably going to want to go like here and attack one of these two. And then this guy will get through. This guy will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Both of these guys might be able to hit Nolan and kill him. So I might have to move Volug there instead. And then Volug's going to counterattack, which would suck because I don't want him to steal XP, but I might have to allow that. This is a timed level, so like I am loosely allowed to use other people, but I want to try to avoid that as much as possible because it feels against the spirit. I have to allow it to some degree because Chapter 1 I think is not doable if Nolan's not on your team. I think you have to use Nolan for Chapter 1. Anywho, yeah, I think so. If Nolan with 10 speed gets hit by this guy, he'll get doubled and get wrecked. So I can't let Nolan be in that guy's range. So if Aaron goes here, that guy can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and still hit me. So Nolan has to be the second one to shove. Which means Volug probably has to be the first one to shove, because Meg would also die. So Volug goes here, shoves. I could just not shove him as another option, and then just not bring these guys. Meg is going to die, but I guess if she dies, it's not the end of the world. Bringing her for fodder in this level is probably more use than I'd get out of her at any point. Certain characters you don't want to let die because they have base convos that give you stuff. I don't know if Meg is one of those. I feel like she might be. I don't know. I could just not shove him, and then he just goes like here and kills this guy turn 1, and then he might kill this guy in the counterattack, which would suck. I really do want to shove him turn 1. I don't want to have Aaron. Well, I could have Aaron move down 1, shove him, and then everybody else run away, and then Aaron, they'd all run to Aaron. Aaron probably won't run one round kill any of them. 15 speed for this guy. Yeah, he won't run round kill any of them, so I need him to move up, because otherwise they'll all be down here, and my whole team will be down here, and then they'll not attack Aaron and run up. Although Aaron could weaken 4 of them. His turn he could kill 1, he could kill 1, and she could kill 1. Then there'll only be 1 left. Wouldn't be the worst, but I think I want to have Aaron run up here. Volug shove. If 2 of them come down and hit Volug, he'll weaken them, and then these guys can finish him, I guess. So I want to be really aggressive with Aaron, like running up here and trying to stop or get in on the fighting there. And then I want to have Soth do all this, and Micaiah and Leo can maybe assist Soth. I'd like Leo to go with Aaron, but I don't think he can stay within 3 squares without taking aggro. And then Laura is probably not going to do anything this level, because she can't really run into the middle of the fight to heal, because she'll die. I do have a Seraph Robe, which I could use and would be incredibly good. So I should consider that. But I haven't looked at the units well enough to know who needs it. Probably should just use it on Micaiah, honestly. But since her speed is so low, I don't know if I want to, because if she's going to get doubled, then it's useless. Using it on Aaron would be sick. His max HP is 60, which is a lot. So Aaron would probably like it. Would make him so much stronger right now. Laura, I remember we said has like a decent chance of maxing her HP. So she's not worth it. Leo, I don't think's worth it. Kaya. If we were gonna use on somebody now, it'd be Aaron. Could be kind of crazy. I don't know if he needs it though, because he's so strong. Other might need it. Snacky could use it. If we save it, there will be someone who can use it. The decision here is, if I use it now, I get a benefit from it for like for all these levels. But I think I'll hold off on this level, and maybe in between streams we'll figure out who should use it. I should figure out who to use all those items on and not be surprised by it, and I should figure out who like every skill is going on, and I should figure out like what items to put on Lana to give to Ike. But that requires so much planning. I don't like to spend a ridiculous amount of time planning like that in the Fire Emblem games. You can just you can spend like 15 hours out of game planning stuff. And it's just stuff we want to do. I think we're good on items. I think we'll bring these guys for the shove. And we'll give it a shot here. I do want to write down how many shoves Soth needs. Let's just YOLO. Alright, so to get there, gonna need probably 3 shoves. I don't know if that'll even work, but we're gonna try with Valug, I think. Aaron could go up here, which would be cool, but then these guys are gonna murder me. So I think I should wait a turn to do that. If he goes here, this guy can't get down and fight me, which I don't like. So if I go here, he could. But then this guy can get to me easier. That guy can already get to me anyway. So maybe I should go here so this guy fights me. I take 2 damage. And then this guy would kill himself on me. But he might go attack Valug instead. Can Meg shove? Yes. Okay, so I think my plan is always to have Valug shove. Okay, and I think my plan is always to have Aaron, or Ellen shove. And then I think my plan is if Leo can shove. Leo can shove. So Meg might not be necessary. Might not have been necessary. So 1 more and he can steal this turn, which is very valuable. If Leo gets hit by this guy, that's probably fine. I don't think he'll die. So I think Leo doing that makes the most sense. I can't shove and Laura can't shove. It would have to be Leo, which I'm cool with. So he needs 4 shoves. I'm gonna write that down on my... I have like a stage-by-stage guide where I write down important things. 4 shoves for Soth. You steal Master Seal. Turn 1. Okay, so I wrote down 4 shoves for Soth to steal Master Seal turn 1, and I wrote that Leonardo can shove. Those are important details that I won't remember next time, because I didn't remember them this time. So I think Leo goes here and shoves, which means Leo should have been here and shoved maybe. And then he could have been in support range for Aaron, but then multiple guys are going to hit Leo. That's kind of awkward. Okay, so then... Oh, no, it takes 5. Rud. Alright, so we failed on that. Might have been able to have 1 more person shove him. Okay, so... if I use the Sting, I won't kill that guy on the counterattack, and I won't kill that guy. Need the pure water. What the heck are we doing? Oh, did I put it on... Oh, I left it on him. Okay. Awkward. Should I Atma? Is there anybody I don't kill with bronze? In 2 hits? That guy. Should Atma, just for that guy. Okay. So I could melee range kill this guy, but then this guy will kill himself on me, so I can't do that. If I do this, I don't even kill him anyway. So... to make use of the shoves, I could run over here and sting that guy, but he's going to kill himself on me anyway. So I feel like we should just go stand in this guy's way. Because then there's sand here, so he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's no way he's going to get there if I stand in his way. If I could stand here and do that, and then I won't get counterattacked, but I'll be one farther away. If I go here... Wow, Sting and Bronze Dagger do the same damage. Okay, so maybe Bronze Dagger is useless in this stage. Awkward. I could have shoved Micaiah and had her go here and kill this guy, and then Sylph might have been able to get through. That might be what I normally do, because Micaiah can survive the hit from that guy. And then she just needs to be out of range of that guy. I think that's what I did. I know I've stolen this on turn 1 before. It moves my progress on Sylph's mission, like, drastically ahead. If I go here, this guy might be able to attack me, which would be preferable. I think I like going here better, and I can take 6 damage twice. I think that's fine. He might run away if I hit him. But taking 6 damage there unnecessarily is kind of... Okay, I don't want to get any closer than that with these guys. I think Micaiah is safe here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh, Meg might die. Rip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he doesn't have 7, so Micaiah can go here safely. He might kill Meg, though. Great. Kind of want her close-ish. This guy doesn't have range. This guy's range, but he can't get there. So I think Micaiah's safe to go here. If I let this guy hit Meg, that's bad. So I should probably stand here, and then this guy can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So here's the play, unfortunately. And then if I Atma him, he might kill himself on his turn. And I am taking 4 damage from this guy, but I think I'm fine. Alternatively, I could stand here in Pure Water, but I don't think I want to do that. I just want to attack. 4 is, you know, when I only have 28 health, 4 is significant, but... Okay, so that guy should eliminate himself. We don't want to kill the Master Seal guy. That's a free level on Leonardo or Laura or Aaron we're losing. Attacking that guy was questionable. Now Micaiah can probably finish that guy for me, which would be nice. No range and taking 8 damage is brutal, so standing there was sketchy. If I Pure Watered, I would have healed. If Aaron just dies, that'll be sad, but I think only one more guy here can hurt him. I think the sword people do 0. Or 1, okay. He's probably just gonna have to Vulnerary my turn, which sucks because the mage is gonna hit him again. Leo can... Oh, I kind of want Leo and Micaiah to kill those guys, but there's too many guys around. That guy's the guy I was worried that could hurt him. Yeah, only healing 20 is a little sketchy. He got a lot closer to dying there than I'm happy with. I think Jill has a chance of dying, but probably not too worried about it. He should do 0. Okay, yeah, that's pretty spooky though, going down to 4. He'd be at 24 if he heals, out of 28 though, so he'll be fine. Oh, okay. Someone crit, I was worried. It's just Zark, okay. Yeah, I don't think Zark can die reasonably here. I think it's very likely, but I think if Jill, if things go poorly, she can die. Especially if she runs into the enemy and fights instead of healing. Tyrannia's going ham. So when they use the weapons, I do lose durability on them. So Zark using Killing Edges is not ideal. You can only stop so much of it. Yeah, using the Pure Water last turn would have been nice. Okay, so what I would like to do is have Leo and Micaiah kill 2, and Laura heal Aaron, and then Aaron kill 1. But then there's still 3 left killing me, so I probably can't do that. I would also like Micaiah to go here and kill this guy, and Stealth go here and kill this guy, and then these two can't hurt Micaiah because they're... She is uber resistance, so I like that play. That's why Micaiah can help. Also, Leo could go here and help. Ooh. She can go here and kill him, and Leo can go here and kill him. And then Stealth is free to run through, and he can go eliminate a mage, or... I'd like him to steal that, but he can't. He could eliminate this guy. I don't want him to kill this guy. Does he kill him on the attack? 5 defense, 25 health. I do 17 twice. I will kill him for sure. Like, I can't... When I get in his range, I can't have a ranged weapon equipped. So this turn I might want to go here and melee that guy. Laura can't heal anybody. She'll get wrecked. Everybody has to be out of this guy's range. That's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard. I might need Leo to body block, but I really want to have Leo go here and kill that guy. Oh wait, Stealth needs to steal this turn. So we'll keep our ranged weapon and we'll go here and steal. That means this guy needs to not be able to get to Micaiah. 2, 3, 4, 5. So if Micaiah goes here, he can get to her. That messes things up. I could maybe shove Leo, but he could be up front. I don't think I like that. I don't want these guys to melee Leo. If Micaiah goes here, it's unlikely this guy can... Unlikely he can get her. Tough stuff. Okay, Aaron has to heal, right? Could equipped Javelin if I wanted to. I still have pretty good hit rates. Killing that guy is massive. So maybe I should Javelin last turn. I feel like the enemies might have higher hit rate on me by Javelin, but I really want to kill that guy on the counterattack, so I think I need to... I think if I Master Seal, I heal the fall, but I don't know. That's like a fun panic button. I'm only hurt 4 now, which I lived at 4 HP. I think I killed one enemy, but that's spooky. That's a bit spooky, I gotta say. Okay, so yeah, he has to heal, and then I'd like everybody to be out of these guys' range if possible. Don't know if that's going to be realistic. So I think I might have to have Volug go here and shove Leo, and then if these guys want to suicide into Volug, I guess I have to let them. And it is a timed level, and I can't unequip Volug's weapon, and I have to bring him to this level. But I still want to avoid using him as much as possible. I'm really worried about Meg and Laura because they can't get far enough away, and I think there's also reinforcements that come here. But I think I have to be aggressive about going over here. But I really want that Master Seal. So I think I have to do this and keep that equipped. And then Micaiah can't be adjacent to South, so she can't get saved by guard. If she goes here, this guy will hit her for 26 once, and she has 22 health. No, she has 25, dang. I forgot she had 5 defense. What does her bonus with South give? Does it give 2 defense? Because if it did, it would save her. Dark and Wind attribute. Dark is attack evasion, Wind is hit evasion, so no defense. I really like her being over here. Let's see why we couldn't kill this guy. I really like her being over here because there's so many mages. She's really good at fighting them. But I think she has to go here and kill that guy. That guy does 23 to her once, so he wouldn't kill her. And these guys do 0. So if I do go here, I should be safe. Alternatively, I could ever go here, kill that guy. Leo, go here, kill that guy. Nolan, guard here, and Blue guard there. I think the mage would kill me. I think I have to do this. We might die here. I think we want a Fanny. These guys need to get to the right, or the reinforcements are going to kill them. Hoping Aaron could clear this faster, but kind of unrealistic. Could shove her forward. He can't get him. I need to shove him. If Nolan shoves, these guys will double him and murder him. So it has to be Volug that shoves him. Nolan could go like here. Okay, so this guy can go 7. 6 plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 1. So here and here are safe spaces for Meg. Laura, if need be. I think Laura has to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's a safe spot. Laura's not going to heal anybody this turn. There's a safe spot for Laura. There's a safe spot for Meg. Really don't want them in combat. I think Nolan will die if he does this, so I think it's Valug's job. However, putting Leonardo there feels stupid. Both these mages are going to melee him. It's going to suck. But... he's 10 res, so they only do 5, 10 damage. This guy... that guy will kill him. Leo might die if I do that. Sucks. This guy does 23 once. She'll live at 2 health. And then these guys both do 0. And then this guy can't reach. There's no way he can get here with 6 mimics. These are 2 sand tiles. So I think Micaiah's actually safe as it is, which is super sketchy. And she has plus 15 evasion for being near Soth. So I actually think Leo doesn't want to help. Leo could come up here. He could go like right here and shoot somebody, but then all these guys are going to hit him instead of Aaron, which is super not helpful. If I could see their ranges, I'd put him at the edge of these guys' range, and then they could shoot him and get counterattacked if he wanted. I think right here is probably the safest spot. And that way Valug doesn't have to shove, which I like. So I think this is the play. Could be here. I think here's fine. No, this guy will melee him. This guy will shoot him and die, and then this guy will shoot him. I think it has to be here. Rough stuff. Leo's a little too squishy. Robe would have made him tanky enough. Okay, Nolan can't get there. So Nolan could go here. I think I can only get shot from one. I can only get shot once here, so I think that's safe. Yeah, this is the problem with bringing too many guys to shove, is now they're all here, and I have to avoid this, and then there are going to be reinforcements here, and I have to avoid this. So bringing a lot of guys here is really awkward. That should be fine. I almost got Leo killed this turn, though. That was spooky. Okay, so he didn't heal the fall, so he'll die. That helps Micaiah. One threat is gone. He ran away, which means my javelin gets wasted, but if I didn't have the javelin, I think he would have shot me for 8. Oh, Jill. She's so close to dying once again. Don't think she will die. Oh, these guys won't even attack? Jerk faces. I don't want to use my turn to kill him. Okay, I think I'm out of the range of the boss, because I don't want to one-shot the boss. I really want that Shine Barrier. I don't remember the details of it, but for the Micaiah Black Knight level, I remember that Shine Barrier was incredibly useful. So no one's going to get hit. He shouldn't die, though. Got the evasion from Laura. Hog. Micaiah doesn't care, because you do 0 damage. I have Fanny. I don't know if she'll kill, but it'll hurt quite a bit. Lou getting shot with fire isn't ideal, but, you know, could be a lot worse. Oh gosh, they didn't attack her. We're so lucky. If both those attacked her, she could have died and we could have lost the game. From something almost entirely out of our control. I don't think it's possible to have a unit go up there that quickly. I don't think it's possible to get a unit up there that quickly, so we just can lose to Jill RNG. I think those two can't attack. I think they just run there and don't attack. Okay, so I want to equip a melee weapon so the boss doesn't kill himself on me. So I could go like here and steal. I think we're not worried about the mage, so we just want to kill this guy. You can't quite do it. So I would need you. Ugh, I don't want to take that much damage. Laura has 15 MR as well, so if we kill that guy, Leo is safe, and Micaiah is safe, and Laura's safe. I mean, these guys can run away, I guess. I'd like you to move closer and heal. Whereas, think here is better. These guys are going to run over here. So I could just kill this guy, and then these guys will stop running. There will be no more healers. Or I could steal a single vulnerary. I think just killing him is probably better. I would like Aaron to get as close to... Yeah, I mean, I just have to stay out of these guys' range. Which will be annoying, but I think it's the play. If I go here, I don't think I want range. I think Atma's probably better. If not now, when I'm going to use it. I do kind of not want to be at 12 health, so I think he has to heal again. Okay, so this guy can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these 3 spots are safe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these 2 spots are dead. So Meg is safe here. Interesting. I have 1 extra move space. Okay, so I can heal Micaiah or... So I'd rather heal Micaiah. Then Leo has to kill. And we can play around with the mages at our leisure. I actually do want to get hit. This is a higher chance of getting hit. So if I do that, then Laura can go here and heal Leo, which I kind of like. I'm down for that. I don't get kill X. I give kill XP to Micaiah instead of Leo though, which seems not good. So it's not worth 1 heal on Laura. No, it is worth it. I think it's worth it. And you know, like Laura's XP is free, so it's not worth it. But I don't want to sit there and grind XP on Laura for 6 years. Oh, cancel! Pog! Cancel is useful! I don't get my XP now. Okay, so I'm pretty sure he wants to go here. And equipped the Bronze Dagger, and could steal a Vulnerary, but I don't value a Vulnerary more than killing this guy, because I think it'll make those swordsmen's int to Aaron. I can't be... I have to be doing most of my fighting during their turn. Being at 99 XP would have been really nice for base level. I want to try to... I'm gonna not do that. That's perfect level. Not perfect. 1 strength would have been perfect, but I'm going to get 2 strength in the next 16 levels. So what I'm more concerned about is the speed. Any level he gets speed's a good level, because he needs to get 8 speed out of 19 levels. It's completely doable. So we don't have to base level him, but base leveling him is really, really nice. Right, so these 2 guys do 0 damage to... Oh, but they don't do 0 damage to, like, Nolan. They only hit once. So they do, like, 25 damage to him. Meg could die. If I retreat here, the reinforcements will wreck me. So I don't want to do that. Interesting. Okay, so Laura is going to be a pinch point. Laura is going to stand in the way. Yeah, I can't let this guy hit me. That would be a disaster, I think. But we should have done the other order on that attack, I think. Micaiah, combat level, XP level, Pog! Speed! Defense! God tier Micaiah level! No HP, but who cares? We got a speed and a defense. Oh my gosh, she has 10 speed. So with a speed wing, she goes up to 12. Oh, we got 2 speed today on Micaiah. Huge! I mean, she's still below where she's supposed to be. She's below average, but... And average sucks. If she ever gets above average, it's really tempting to speed wing her and go crazy, but... Now she'll be hit doubled by less enemies. These guys still single hit her. Okay, so this is really funny. Laura! We don't get to... We should... It's not a big deal. To get to A rank, they needed to spend... they need to converse, but I can't have Leo near Aaron or they'll attack Leo. And then I won't counterattack. So these 2 being support buddies is kind of awkward in situations where I send them off on their own. But in a situation where Aaron is like blocking a choke point, Leo standing behind him is pretty nice. I'm doing that, I'm probably not. I don't need the stats. Okay, so if I do that, this guy can't get me here and here. So I can put them in these 3 spots, and then these guys probably can't run all the way around and get me. So these 3 spots should be safe. Oh, I could still go here. This spot should probably be safe, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So these spots should be safe. We want to try to stay to the right as far as we can because we need to book it when the reinforcements come. If I'd equipped Javelin turn 1, I'd have killed that guy on the counterattack. I love Aaron against Sword Masters right now. They can crit him, but they do 0 damage. 0 to 1 damage, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so killing the healer made them not want to run to the healer anymore, which is huge. I don't have a ranged weapon, so I don't kill him. And the next turn I can steal his Shine Barrier, which is very important. Now we'd like to get the boss XP for killing him on Leo, but that's going to be pretty hard. Ooh, I like that he's attacking Sylph. That is annoying, but expected. Both of them hitting Nolan would have been scary, but we checked and it was 25 damage. Beautiful. That guy hitting me instead of the green units is nice. That guy hitting green units instead of me is not nice. But at least we got the other one. That guy hitting me is great. So Aaron didn't do as much as I wanted him to. But running up is kind of awkward. That guy could have attacked me. It was not too. Good, kill the mage. Okay, so a lot of it is just making it through this level without dying. There's a concoction up there, but I'm not worried about it. They're the reinforcements that are scary. So Micaiah, both sides, is in danger. I want to kill this mage. Maybe I can kill these swordmen. So maybe Aaron should have stayed and helped with the swordsman. I'm in a really rough spot over there. He can't help. I'm hurt 10. That hurts 9. That's a pretty big deal. I kind of want to go here and heal. I think that's the best move. It would be nice to get down here, but I could maybe kill the boss with Aaron. If I try to go down there, and I could let this guy through. I could just go here, equip the Javelin, and hang out. I think this is Sylph's last chance. It might be his only chance to steal the Shine Barrier. We got the Master Seal. Master Seal Shine Barrier is what we care about. There's a coin here, don't care about it. There's a concoction here somewhere. Don't care about it. We want to kill this guy, and then we want Aaron. We want Leonardo to eat 2 19s plus 12 crit. Get 13 luck. We'll take 18 damage. No crit. They can't double him. So if Leo goes here and shoots that guy, this guy can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this area is dangerous. So Micaiah could go here, probably be safe. I don't think these guys can get her. There. So Micaiah goes here, kills that guy, I think is what we have to do. I don't feel great about it. Luckily this choke point only requires 2 spots. So I can put Leo here and probably Nolan here. They're gonna double hit him and crit him, so it can't be him. It might have to be Volug, because Meg can't live either. Yeah, it probably has to be Leo here, Volug here. I'd like to kill this guy, but probably can't. I could have Soul spend his turn killing that guy, and then these guys will suicide, and this guy will stay there and hit me. That's probably the play, just to be a little safer, but I really want to steal the Shine Barrier this turn. I skipped the Vulnerary. Yeah, I should just kill that guy for safety. There's still melee, so the mage shouldn't suicide. And then these guys, 1, 2, 3. They might be able to get through, so we gotta be a little careful. I imagine Nolan would be safe. So these 2 squares, we have people going in. So Laura probably stays where she is and heals. I'd like Nolan to go here, but I can't. Meg can probably take 1 hit, but not 2. She can even take 1. I think she's safe here. She could just be here. She could just go here. Meg here. She has enough speed, actually. She'll only get hit once for 21. Exactly her HP. Perfect. Okay, so if Nolan goes here, I think that's the play. And then Laura can go here. Get her heal in. That's exactly. The Seraph Robe would be pretty nice. Okay, so if you go here, you're gonna get hit twice, but you can live. I think I want to do iron, because I have a chance of critting. 2%, but you never know. And I think Megas go here, and hopefully that's out of range. I could shove Laura, nah. And Volud can go back one. So Leo is vulnerable to getting hit twice here. Kind of scary, but I think I did the math and he doesn't die. And then Aaron, I don't want to send him down here with a javelin, so he'll get to hit all these guys. This guy might attack him. 21 damage. 15 damage is pretty brutal. And he'll run away from himself. That's rough. Still think I like this play the best. I could Pure Water, but I think Vulnerary is better. Vulnerary for 10 or Pure Water for MR. I think Vulnerary for 10. I don't think Pure Water gives 10. And he might not attack Aaron because Aaron can counterattack. But he will do a lot of damage. Okay, yeah. So Stealth can't counterattack. So maybe Aaron can sneak the boss kill in, because it doesn't look like Leo's going to get there. And I think the green units are fine. If Aaron goes up there, he's just going to like one attack one of the guys who's hitting the green units once per turn. Because they're not going to target him, they're going to target the green units, so kind of awkward. But I forgot there were reinforcements on the right as well, so these guys can't really run. They can't clear upward quick enough for them to run up. And where they are and to their right, units spawn, so it's really awkward for them. I don't like bringing extra units. It's hard to clear up there. If Aaron was faster, he could maybe double, but he would have to be a lot faster. Okay, so would the boss have done 14 damage? I think so. So if the boss had targeted Aaron, I might have died. Good to keep in mind. He took a lot of damage. Oh shit. He almost died even without the boss hitting him, so he certainly would have died with the boss hitting him. That was really bad. I didn't think that axe guy would come down and do 9. Not good. Not a good play. We almost lost. Well, if we lose Aaron, I'm probably done. maybe once we get to like part 3 or 4, if we lose a unit, I'll keep trying, but if in part 1 I lose a unit, I'm runs over, man. Okay, so Aaron would love to sneak that kill. He's gonna die. I can't have him be in range of this guy. I could steal the Shine Barrier next turn. Leo could kill this guy. And get healed. So I don't need Micaiah to help that side. So Micaiah could go kill this guy, and then the other one can't kill her. Because he is... Yeah, if she didn't get that speed, he could. And then this guy does... Wait, she does 23 minus 6, 17 damage. And then this guy does 21 minus 17 is 4 damage. I think that's exact kill on her. Still doesn't give any defense. I would have guard available if she stood next to him. Kind of fun. I think Micaiah should help. Micaiah doesn't do anything helping. Issue. 14 hits twice. 15 hits twice. So, like, Leo can kill this guy, and then Micaiah hitting this guy doesn't help. He won't die this turn. I could have Soth kill this guy and Micaiah kill this guy. This guy did not attack Aaron last turn, but... Oh yeah, Aaron took 23 damage last turn. So if he heals, he'll go down to 2. Assuming this guy doesn't hit him. Problematic. I think the only safe thing for Aaron to do is probably to jump up here. Keep the javelin equipped and heal. Because then this guy... He jumps up here, then these guys might not attack him. If he jumps up here, can this guy run here and hit him? I can move 5 in the sand. And I have 5 move. So he can move his full movement of 5. So if I go here, he can hit me. Oh, it'd be up. It'd be up. It'd be up. Like, you have to go up on the shot. I have 3 javelins and then Atma, so that should be fine. Then I just have to heal. Don't risk Aaron's life on this. I want to kill the boss next turn. I don't want Soul to do it, but I might have to. I think Micaiah could go here. Probably safer for Micaiah to go here. Kill that guy. That's the safe move for her. Oh wait, she can't. Ow! Can't shoot over this rock. Awkward. Interesting. Okay, I guess the play here is Nolan is here. Meg will get doubled. And for 23, she has 10D. So she'll get doubled and die. So Meg will die if this guy can hit her. So you could kill you, and then next turn I could... I mean, Sylph can't weaken him anyway. Interesting. I think I have to use Sylph's turn to kill that guy, but it feels dumb. Feels dumb, man. She wants to be out of range of these guys, but there's a lot of sand there, so I'm pretty sure this spot's safe. I think this is the play, unfortunately. He wants to attack Micaiah, great. And maybe next turn Leo can get in range to shoot him. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's spooky, but probably alive. Gonna kill one of them. I could weaken the other. Killing one's more important. I probably will just attack Leo, but he won't die next turn. So that'll be awkward. Meg's gonna stay still. Luke's gonna stay still. Okay. Oh, we can hit Nolan. Does he kill Nolan? Okay. I don't know if Nolan dies, we lose the game or not. Okay, that guy can melee range me. Hopefully the axe guy goes last, because I only have 3 javelins. So I want the bowman to shoot me first. I should get a downward shot. 15 speed, let's go! Excellent. 20 strength is nice. Okay, they're fighting me from up here, that's fine. 20 strength. Aaron is a beast. 15 speed, though, is really nice. I'm super happy he got that. It's like I used a speed wing on him. I think he's up that much. Now I have Atma. And Aaron has nothing to do next turn, which sucks, but he probably should have died last turn. We were careless. This turn, we're going to try to set up Leo killing the boss because he ran over to me. Aaron probably can't do anything this turn. Hopefully she flies back over. Good. Okay. Yeah, I can't imagine getting Lana up here to talk to these guys. Sounds insane. And having Soul spend 2 turns talking to them is crazy. I'm kind of curious what the combos are. Yeah, so he can't get in range to do anything this turn, so he could go here and use a Vulnerary, and then maybe one of these guys will attack him. He doesn't even have a Javelin, and they're all ranged, so probably better just not use the Vulnerary. I want to set you up so Leo can kill you. So if Micaiah does a teeny bit of damage... Alright, so Soul steals. This is the only spot he can go to steal, and I really want to steal. This has to happen. Okay, and then Micaiah wants to hit him and not kill.